What's happening? Man, can you believe I made it back on time from work? I can't even believe it. What's up, guys? Demigod Marv, Husker fan. Hope you guys are well. Sorry if my voice is a little bit louder right now. I'm really excited. And I just need to calm myself. I canceled my client calls from 2 to 4 p.m. That is sick. You know, priorities. What's up, guys? All right, so let's, you know, I just need to check out the NetherRealm page and just make sure that I know exactly when they're going to start playing this video. Because I'm going to be here with bells on. I mean, there's priority, then there's Kombast Kast. So, yeah. I don't know how long the Kombast Kast is going to be. But what I do know is that maybe a blazer. Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't even take this off. I've just literally rushed home. You know, I'm excited about seeing this Kombast Kast. I can't wait. Uh-oh! What's going on with this right here? 9 minutes?
Wow, you're scary.
I'll come back to that in a second. Let me just play this one match real quick, and then we'll start watching. Oh man, nice forward advancing string. Just, it's not too forward advancing, but it does have distance though. Kombast Kast, boys. 8 minutes? I can hardly contain myself. Hey guys, just to let you know, I am recording this also. I'm going to be recording this and I'll be able to put this on the YouTube channel when this is all over. Yeah, I'm not sure how long this is actually going to be, but I do have to stop streaming at 5:30 Eastern time. So I only have an hour and a half really to get it done and make sure this is going to happen. Oh boy. What do you guys think? Think we're gonna see some cool stuff here? Or I need that Kano gameplay. Come on, bring it on. Hold on 1 second. Just set up some music here. Oh look, a Kano player. Husker, is this your Heidi right here? Cool stuff indeed. Let's see if I can listen to this. You know, it's a celebration. We're celebrating right now. I'm gonna put a little background music in. I'm gonna get things hyped. No, it's going to be on Twitch. They're gonna be streaming this on Twitch. I'll be posting this video, this recording, on Twitch. I mean, on YouTube for later watching. Hey, Daywolf Danny, nice to see you, man. Cool stuff indeed. We made it, guys. We're here. It's only right you keep the suit on for the celebration. It is a special occasion, isn't it? Oh, damn. Nice. Okay. Alright, nice parries. All the parries you can handle. We're 5 minutes away right now. I'm looking at the shot clock. I'm gonna switch back over after this match. Damn, he's got me. He's got my number, he knows what I'm doing. Oh no! Bodied. All right. That's enough losing before this stream right here. Guys, please support the original stream at twitch.tv/netherrealm. Just like the company that makes great video games. My second wish for MK11, please change points to percentages of life. The points thing is so weird. Yeah, the points thing, you know, it's a... Yo, that's too many numbers, okay? Just too many numbers on the entire screen. Let's just bring those numbers down a little bit. I think we'll be in good shape. Love this wonderful, wonderful kind of countdown screen that they have right here. You can really tell that these designers over here are putting a lot of time into making this game look swaggy as they possibly can. Love looking at it. Hey, I got a combo that does 325.45 points of damage. Like, why do you need that extra 0.45 to really show? So you can be as precise as possible. Hey, Sins, what's going on, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Looking spiffy. Hey, thanks, man. You know, I'm here to have a good time and enjoy this. I only wish I had some popcorn. At least I have this coffee, though. I love the fit. Grown man shit. Hey, thanks a lot, Sins. I appreciate that. Sins knows all about that. He does have an illustrious beard, from what I understand. So that's very cool. The number thing is kind of weird. Yeah, it was new to me when they did it in Injustice 2. I wasn't experienced with that, but looked pretty sick though. I would have won it if it weren't for that damn 0.01 extra damage. Like, it's not practical at all. Are we coming up on 1 minute right now till this reveal? Damn. Okay, you guys gotta tell me when it first starts. Let me know how the volume levels are. You know, I want to make sure that you guys have a good audio experience while we're doing this. I just got 13-1 on my stream by Drac. What? Drac is so crazy. I won one game with a Brutal, and then man started ragdolling me after that. Dude, you made Drac angry. He went full on Hulk on you. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm glad you guys are here sharing this moment. Really looking forward to watching this setup. Alright, no more mead music. We don't need it anymore. That's new. Yeah. Hey guys, how's the volume levels? Is it too loud? Is it not loud enough? Let me know.
The Kombast Kast starts now.
Oh shit, let's go. Let's go then.
All right, welcome everyone to the first Kombast Kast of Mortal Kombat 11. I'm Tyler Lansdowne, community manager here at NetherRealm Studios, and we're very excited to show you some really cool stuff from our upcoming game, Mortal Kombat 11. Of course, I have the usual crew here, so let's go right to them. Here we go. First off,
look at Ed Boon over
Mr.
here.
Ed Boon, say hello.
Yeah, hello, everyone. Glad you can make it. We got some cool stuff to show you.
Also, you can follow us on Twitter at the bottom there, as you can see. Over here, we got Steve
Oh,
Brownback.
shit.
Hey everybody, I'm feeling a little sick, but I had to do this anyway. It's too important, too hype.
How hype are you right now?
Like 50 out of 10.
What a hero.
That's pretty high.
Kind of has a cold.
That's a high number.
That's great, Steve.
I feel like I'm dying.
50.02 out of 10.07.
Say hey.
Hey, Kabalin, let's do it.
Whoa.
Hey.
Oh, let's hold on.
And the surprises.
Say Kabbalah.
Thanks for joining us. Oh, my microphone.
Oh,
It's
everything's
like I
going
was in
wrong.
Brazil last week. What is this
Problem of
place?
the day. All right. Also, behind the power station, we have our good friend, Mr. Matt Burke.
Let me tell you, it's
I have a camera.
Damn.
that's what he looks like. Whoa.
Follow me below. Like and subscribe in the comments below.
Don't do that.
This
So
guy
Matt
with
Burke
the
has a cam.
plugs
I'm
all
starting
day.
to regret the idea, but there it is.
Jeez.
So awesome, guys. Before
The
we get to
heck?
what you want to talk about, which I know we all know what it is, we're going to talk about a few things.
You know, this place looks
we
kind
had
of
some
luxurious,
great
though. I love the
events
TV
recently.
behind them. I love
One
these
in LA,
action
which
figures.
all of us were at,
And
except for Derek.
most of
Yeah.
all, I love
And
the
then one
wood
in London, which
paneling
Derek
on
was
the
at,
wall
and
right
we were
here.
not.
You know, you
Awesome.
can tell they really
And
kind of put some
Russia.
time into it.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
just
yeah,
like that
Russia was
office
great.
white wall
So
they
I
had
kind of want to go around the
before.
circle and talk
Pretty
about
sick.
what we all enjoyed, starting with you, Ed.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it wasn't until we got there and everybody, you know,
You see that Goro Sins?
arrived.
That Shao Kahn looks pretty
It
sick.
didn't really kind of hit me as like.
See
I
that
don't know-
Goro,
I don't
though,
know
on the
last
left?
time I saw a collection of MK fans, you know, from the press, you know, influencers, YouTubers, and fans, players, in one place until, you know, that presentation started. And once that started, you know, you really got a feeling of just how powerful and how, you know, just how much they love Mortal Kombat, and it's just been such a. It was overwhelming.
Hey,
To me, I
Sniper
was
Quiet.
actually
Hey, nice to
felt
see you.
the
Hi,
energy.
Baby
It was
Lights.
kinda crazy. So
Rate that
I
paints.
missed the entire thing because I was doing
Guapaton.
interviews the whole time. But
Cool.
the presentation, as far as all those booths and everything, looked awesome.
Nice to see you.
And I think you guys can probably speak to that a little bit better.
Sure, Steve.
For me, it was related to that is when we first showed Scarlet, when she walked out and the blood was all over her dagger, and you could see the buildup of people. Some hardcore fans immediately like, that's Scarlet. And then some, it took a little bit longer. And then when everyone realized and they were going crazy, because for like a year, I've been all in on how she looks in this game.
Hey,
and how she
Sniper
plays,
Quiet, thank you
but
so
we
much
can't
for the
talk
follow.
about it.
Really
And
appreciate
I
that.
know that the Scarlet community is going to be excited. So then actually seeing that release of hype in the room, everyone seeing her for the first time, I absolutely lost it at that point.
Right.
Mine would be the reaction to the fans, like, because we were watching the LA event and just seeing everybody just so hype and excited and happy for the entire thing that was going on. Like, I just love reaction
I was certainly
videos,
excited,
and it was like
sitting in
standing
my
one
chair.
really large reaction video. It was great.
Right.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Matt Burke.
Burkham.
My favorite was Baraka, for sure. The way he just kind of like jumps into the trailer immediately.
Okay, I like that they have a cam on Matt Burke. Why
Matt Burke coming
they
from
should have a
Outworld
mic
here.
on him too.
For me, it was definitely.
He's
just
not
all
getting
the
picked
fans.
up very
the people
well.
who've tweeted us for years. We've never had a chance to meet.
Yeah.
All those.
What
people
new
just seeing
fighters
them,
would you
saying
like
hello
them to
them, and finally having
present?
a chance
Well,
to take
they
a
could
picture and
present
talk
to
about
me
the game that
if
we
they.
all love
I
so
see
much.
Goro in the back right there.
Also, the WE people coming.
They
in
could
and
present
cosplay
some
was
Goro.
Fantastic. Ronda Rousey.
I would-
meeting her
I would
joy.
probably
She was
faint
super
on
nice
stream.
and super excited to have her involved. In
I'd
the
get a
game
hot,
as
intense
well.
hot
I think it was
flash and
one
then
thing,
just
Seth,
faint.
but that's all.
I named a few things. I'd like to apologize. A couple things before we get started on the stuff that you are definitely here to watch. We want to discuss a couple things, damage, things like that. All that stuff is going to be come through in balance. Right now, some of the numbers might be a little bit off, but that's all being worked on. Just so you know, so don't get freaked out when you see something. Right?
Yeah, and that goes with everything in the game.
Yep.
I think there's nothing that we aren't
about that.
listening to as far as responses to things. I know whenever we make whenever there's change, there's like just a natural human reaction to assume that there could be problems with it,
Right.
and even though there might be, we are going to be all over that. When we do a beta and stuff like that, our ears are going to be to the walls, listening. We're constantly listening. I'm actually constantly soliciting feedback from people, so we're excited to get people
Ooh, Sniper
involved
Quiet, you have a
in the
good
process
list.
of
Goro and Motaro.
defining and
Those would be
fine-tuning
my
this
top
game
two,
to play
actually.
just how
I'm glad you
the
said
fans
Motaro.
want to play it.
A lot of people
Yeah,
are saying
I
they don't know
love
how they
the
can
threads
balance the
and
character
the
because he's
tweets
got
and all
legs.
that
How
about
are the grabs going
database
to
of
work with
frame
him?
data from the
But I
reveal
think they
version
can
of the
get
game.
creative enough. I think
Calm
this team,
down.
They
I
can
love
make it happen.
If I wasn't here, I'd be joining you.
Right.
But calm
Taro
down.
would be a
Spelled
great
with a K, calm with
option
a
as
K.
well.
Fair.
Relax.
Also, some other characters have been revealed. Pardon me, Kano recently.
Yep.
Won't be on today's show.
I love
but
Quan
we
Chi as
definitely
well,
will be
just
getting to Kano.
purely for the
We
aesthetic
will,
purposes. He
very
looks
one
like
of my
a
favorites. Of course,
like
you
a
can't
death
not be on
metal,
the Kombast Cast. Kano's my number one. But there's,
keyboardist
things like
or something.
we're going to try to.
Super
not every
sick.
Combat Cast will have a reveal, but some will. But we'll definitely be diving deeper into characters that we've kind of talked about or shown, or maybe you haven't seen very much of.
Taro
definitely
should
stay tuned for
return.
that.
Absolutely
we'll also have a lot
correct.
of guests from the studio coming in to talk about what they do and how they make the game a better experience for everyone. And that's always exciting for us to bring people who build the game to come talk about it.
They just said
But-
no Kano on today's
Very
stream.
important.
Oof.
We're here for one big reason. At the
Sorry about that,
reveal
Husker.
event in LA, you may have seen a flash go
Saving the
across
best for
screen,
last.
and that was our good friend, Kabal.
Is he really our good friend? He's
He doesn't seem like a
evil
friendly kind of guy in
I do
any
say,
way.
I do say that about a lot
Pardon?
of people.
Did you just say
So? Let's just start by
Kabal?
talking about Kabal a little bit. What excites you about bringing Kabal to the table? Like what's cool about Kabal?
I think Cabal and a number of other characters. Baraka.
Man.
We have a long list of characters that we're going to be revealing that are kind of like in that vein, like characters that you haven't seen maybe some in a long time.
Kabal
fan
and
favorites that are.
Dude, he
on
said
the
Kabal
way.
and didn't
we
he?
have. We wish we can announce them all. Maybe we should.
I don't know. I
announce
think
them
that's
foreshadowing?
actually a bad idea
and
right now.
Cabal
but I think of Cabal and Baraka as characters that are going to be this kind of string of returning characters. you're gonna freak out when you see the DLC characters that we have. They're in the same vein. It's gonna be awesome. And so these big moments.
Damn,
like
Ed
with the
Boon's
soccer ball,
hyping
you
this
mentioned
up
that
right
at
now.
the,
He's getting me
at
so
the
excited.
day, you know,
Watching
it was
Ed Boon
it was
talk
just
about how awesome Mortal
roaring
Kombat is.
That's we got.
It's like a dream, man. Dude, you're right, Daywolf Danny.
Love, and Kabal is just kind of like the first in that long.
And he's such like an iconic MK3 character too,
Which
right?
I'm a huge fan of MK3.
Striker?
I love, that's when the new characters got weird.
Okay.
Less of the kung fu movie and more the kind of sci-fi stuff, which I love about MK.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
and
I've always
we're
been
also
a
going to
fan.
see him. We're going to see him in his unburned state. That's going to be one of his costumes, which is going to be really cool.
That's
too.
my personal
Oh,
favorite. That's
okay.
the skin that I like to use. I think he looks really cool.
Do you have a lore minute for us real quick that doesn't last quite a minute?
Kabal is a huge fan of the musical Chess.
Is that true?
No, I made that up.
So that's a lie minute.
I thought
that's not
we
a
usually
lore
had
minute.
lore minutes.
Yeah, what the hell is this?
Awesome. So, great. So
Dude,
Paul's coming to the game.
16-bit,
Obviously,
always
we're very
with the
excited to see
trivia.
trailer. We are all super excited
Can't
to see
wait.
the trailer. Ed,
He's
I would
always
like you to
he's
do the
full of
honors
fun
to
facts.
show
I
the
love it.
Yeah. This it's here's the Kabal trailer.
Oh shit. Ooh. Oh shit, the hair though? Oh fuck, he looks awesome.
You look familiar. Our paths crossed years ago, Kabal. I'd never forget a fight.
You sound like Takeda.
Fight!
There it is. Okay. Is this? Are you getting a little bit of lag here? Audio seems off to me. Wow, look at that stage. These backgrounds look so sick. Air dash. Wow. Okay. Way off.
Fatality. Kabal wins.
Awesome. Great. That's Kabal.
Kabal land.
Looking amazing. We do understand there was a bit of a sound sync issue with that trailer.
There was.
Will go out online.
There was a bit of it.
Synced correctly.
Okay.
Sorry about that. We do have a. This is a good time to mention this.
It was
We have
a
new
little
room, as
tough
you can tell.
to
Awesome
focus
new
on it
stream room, which we're super
because
excited
the audio
about.
is so off. But
We've added a lot of technical
overall,
stuff to
I
the
saw
room
him
to
do
make
that
a better
that
streaming experience for
fatality
us
at the
and for
end.
you,
It
more
looks like
importantly.
the X-ray
So,
from
first stream
Flash
might
from
be a few
Injustice
things
2,
to
Two
right?
problems. Two problems so far.
That's not a huge deal.
Who's counting?
We're not counting. You just counted.
Right.
So, but I
Except
think the
way
great
more
thing now
brutal.
is let's move past that. So you'll see a
Applause?
better trailer at some point, I'm sure. And
I still
we
give
will
him a clap for it.
get
Say
right
A
into
for
the plot.
effort,
Let's talk a little about it
100%.
first. Let's a little bit of lore, maybe a little bit of archetype talk.
Well, Kabal has always had his hook sword since MK3, but while he had moves that used them, I wouldn't say his fight style was completely based on it. And in this game, that's kind of what the design team went for. He uses them more than he ever has before. He does have punches and kicks, but he uses the hook swords a lot.
Okay.
And I think that's very cool, and it's drastically changed his range. I would call him a mid-range to long-range fighter now, which is kind of neat.
Cool.
I thought it was
he
demigod.
does
Marv,
have the
I was
traditional
thinking the
nomad
exact. I
dash.
was like, is it
A
my
lot of the
stream that's
returning characters you
unsynced
saw,
right
like
now?
even Scorpion and
But
Sub-Zero, we've given them a
No.
ton of new moves. But we want to keep, there's always the one or two classics that you have to bring back, and that's the Nomad Dash for him.
And one thing we want to talk about when we talk about the characters who are returning from past games, which there's a lot of them too, is kind of what's
that
new
is a
about them and
fantastic
what
couch
returns.
that they
Because
have
when you play a
set up
character
over
that you're,
here. This
super
big
in love
old
with,
great
right?
couch. That looks like
me for
they look
Kano
like they got that
show
from
it.
IKEA.
There's certain things about Kano that as a Kano player,
It's very
need to be
contemporary.
there. They're like a bit kind of like the thesis of his character, right? And it's the same with like Kabal. So he has some things coming back, a lot of new things, and some things that bring him to be Kabal.
Could you imagine Cabal without a dash?
Right.
It
That
doesn't,
would be
wouldn't
weird.
make sense.
But we also look at the spirit of the character and try to redesign them. So a big example.
You guys want to talk about movement? You think movement's slow? Cabal looks fast as hell. He's dashing on the ground.
So it's back.
Okay. And he can jump up and do an air dash from there too.
You want to get in there and
Yeah,
show
let's
some
go in
stuff?
and
Awesome.
He's got mobility out of
So
control.
here we go, Lord Cabal. So let's start by talking about his normal attacks. And like I said, they have excellent range now. Like one of the key ones is
I respect
back
anyone
light
who walks
punch,
through an IKEA and gets out without buying
reach.
anything.
back front punch, back punch, down punch is this super far, like start of the round kind of footsie tool, which is like footsie
Yeah,
is
it
like
is.
your mid-range game. You're kind of back and forth when you're feeling the opponent out. The first hit is a mid. The second hit's actually very fast.
Hey, that is
overhead.
16-bit.
And he can
got
actually
it.
hit confirm it into the dash and go into a combo if he wants.
It
One
looks
thing
really
that's
hit
notable
confirmable.
about that is
Nice.
typically in MK11, we actually don't have that many special
Great
moves
range.
that go into a combo without amplifying it.
Right.
Even Scorpion's Harpoon in this game, he actually has to amplify it to get a combo.
Right.
He doesn't. The dash, he'll always get a combo. So that's kind of a pretty powerful thing about Cabal, a really good option.
And you can just catch people all day with it, just like classic
Of course,
Cabal.
just like classic Cabal. Another really good normal is forward 2-2-4, which he starts doing these mids, and then he ends in an overhead. And he has low attacks that you can use to mix it up if you want. So that's kind of a good, like, up close.
Splat.
It's a heart
Yeah.
knockdown. Yeah.
That also goes to a crushing blow we can talk about later.
Okay.
Cool.
Another one is 3-2, which is kind of like your Punisher strength. Like you block Sub-Zero Slide or Scorpion's Harpoon, and then you can actually, again, juggle them and go into Nomad Dash.
Classic Cabal.
Now, here's what I want to just do a little. I noticed something.
Top
that
tier
you did,
confirmed.
Steve. So as you know, like when you create your own versions of these characters, you
Oh,
can
wow.
name
Yes.
what you've done it. You've called this.
Hey, little
7-3.
jizz boy,
Yes.
what's going on,
That's
my
A
friend?
reference to a
I know.
previous game. That
Hey,
I'm
man,
going
you
to
know,
get
we're
to,
celebrating
and
today. We're
it
just kinda
basically is
hanging
a
out,
warning to people playing
you
them.
know.
I'm very, very strong.
Very, very strong.
Thanks a lot, little jizz
Beware.
boy.
And I made this Cabal to
Powerful
slow down
thing
on
that's
purpose.
kind of an
Did I
understatement
just blow
is
a
instantly the
Yeah.
fastest
I mean, it's
character
not a big deal, but
so far. I hope that
Thanks,
spin
Tyler,
on
for
block
killing the
is
bit.
the most
My bad,
punishable
my bad.
thing ever.
So the final normal that I
It's
talk
great to
about
see
is
you.
my personal
Thank you.
favorite with Cabal. It's his forward 4, 1+3. So this knee is super fast. It's a really good mid, and it goes straight into a very quick overhead.
Okay.
And I want you to keep in mind, I keep mentioning overheads because those are the key mix-up tools that he has in his normals.
Right.
And we'll get to his lows in a little bit. So
Now,
this,
when we talk about overheads too, like for those who don't know that's a move that you have to stand block.
exactly.
It will
if
hit
you're
you
crouch
if you are
blocking,
ducking.
You'll get hit.
Yep.
So you're always going to be wanting to stand
7-3
block against him
matchups?
unless he commits to low special moves that I'll show in a minute.
Sure.
So I think the forward 4 is just a great tool. Like if you hit it down 1, or if the opponent does something where they're in recovery, but they're not punishable, but they're like slight recovery, it's a great move to just mash it out. Honestly, when I play Cabal and I don't know what to do, I do forward 4.
Right.
And you really can't go wrong.
And another thing, like I just want this as you.
He said
watch
you
the
can't
combat
go wrong.
and as you learn with
Because the
us,
character's
I
so
want you to know some
right.
terminology. So when you say forward 4,
Oh,
like,
baby.
people
Dude,
play on
this
different
character
consoles,
looks
different
sick.
systems. So the buttons are labeled as such. 1, 2,
He looks
3,
buff. He
4.
looks like
Right.
he's got a lot of
You can think
mobility
of it as
options.
The left punch button is 1, then 2, and then on the kicks it's 3 and 4. So
Right.
that's a universal way for any character, any console.
So when you go online, you go to the Amazing Mortal Kombat Reddit, you go to our Discord, on Twitter, if people are trying to discuss what combos.
He said the
do,
Amazing
you're
Mortal
gonna see a
Kombat
lot of
Reddit?
1, 2, 3, 4, back, forward, 4, to like explain how combos work.
Another notable thing I'd like to show is that a lot of his like classic things, like your sweep, your down 4, your pokes, and all that, he also uses like swords. Like this is actually his down 4, which is awesome. It's almost the start of the range, the start of the round
Wow.
range. A lot of times, just kind of playing the mid range, walking back and forth in the back 1 range. I'll just kind of do this and clip their leg.
Damn, he can really
You can
reach,
see his
can't
sweep
he?
actually has. I would call
That's
this
good range.
hella range. I think this is hella.
Damn.
Yeah, very, very good range.
That's
It's
that
another
Gorilla
one.
Grodd.
What's above Hella range?
Hema.
Oh,
That's
okay.
one step bigger.
Okay, gotcha.
His back 2 is also great.
Well, let's
It's not
talk
a
about
combo,
Goro,
but it's kind of
Mataru,
a safe,
Melina,
like,
Kintaro,
just get
Reptile,
the hell out
Shang
of
Tsung, or Shiva.
move.
Okay, that was you. That was you
Role
doing
playing.
Bring it
Cabal.
on,
Cabal
please.
impression. Okay.
And now I think we can show his throws, which are pretty awesome.
And yeah, let's show this.
Sorry, that was my sound.
No, I like it.
Oh, God, it's good.
And I've always talked about this. Throws are so good. You see a lot of them in fights. So the throws
Present
really
Prince
have to
Goro, please.
add color to the character. Like
Present
they always
him.
have to feel like the character. Because, you know, you watch a lot of tournament games, you're going to see a lot of the throw is something that is coming back to a lot. It's an animation, so you want it to be something that's really cool.
Right.
Because people are going to see it all the time.
Yeah, it's one of the best ways to show a character's personality.
He's going to be mixing up that with a short hop.
His wake-up attacks, he uses
That overhead?
huge anti-air.
Yeah.
But then his
One thing
up
I don't
one
like
is
is his
straight
hair.
throw.
Let's talk a little bit about wake-up attacks, too, because
It's a
Great
little
time to
too
talk about it.
stringy.
So you no longer do any special move you want when you're knocked down.
It looks
Instead,
crunchy, right?
You have these preset moves that are only available when you're knocked down. So with him,
Someone
hit
needs to
up
run a
two,
comb
and he'll
through
do
that
this
thing.
move, and that's just a wake-up attack. That's the only way you can do it. And then you
From
have an up
Kabal?
three. So
Now, also notice that it took 1 bar of defense and 1 bar of offense
Yes.
when doing that.
you are both waking up and you're invincible, and you're also attacking. So it takes 50%.
now are they
of
both armored, or is just one? How does that work?
Great question. So you're up 3, which is like your poke. You just kind of strike them. That's fully invincible. But you don't get a lot of damage. You can see he just kind of knocks Sub-Zero away. It's just kind of get off me, get some
reset.
breathing room, right.
Yep.
But the up 2 is not invincible, but it is an anti-air, and it is immune to air attacks. And that you get a full pop-up.
He said it's immune
See, he actually gets
to
a combo.
air attacks.
So the idea here would be
So you
it's
can't
simple
jump
meta
in
of,
on
do you
Kabal
wanna
on
do
the ground.
Safe, like just get off.
Is that
me,
what you just said?
low risk, low reward option that's fully invincible, and if the opponent respects that and they try to jump over you to punish it, you go for the anti-air.
You're
one.
still streaming?
And then it would move back
Hey,
to not
closer
doing the
stream,
wake-up
what's
attack at
up?
all, or
We're in
you
at
can wake
Kabal
up,
right
roll
now.
forward or back, which is actually invincible.
Right.
Or you
Here's
can
Kabal
just
right
get
here.
up and actually
I
block.
just started back
You
streaming
who wants to do
closer
that?
stream. I haven't
Right.
been
I
streaming
mean,
the whole
I've got
You've got
time.
all
Never
these
seen
tools.
you do
Like,
that.
no.
Right.
Why would I
Use the
do
tool.
that?
Just came back.
Awesome.
So I think that's kind of Cabal's base kit, and I think the notable thing about Kabal in this game is he's actually, in my opinion, pretty basic and easy to play, which is interesting for him.
Right.
Kabal, like in an MK9,
It looks
was
pretty
actually
fun
a
to
high
play.
execution character, and in my opinion, he's not really like that anymore. He's not like a high pressure, high intensity character. He's pretty simple, and for me, I've always loved Kabal, but I could never actually play him.
Right.
I'm all in on. He's one of my favorite characters to play right now because you're only going to use like 5 or 6 moves, and they're pretty basic. And he kind of has a move list. It's like quick and dirty. Like
Right.
here's some good mids, here's some good overheads. He has a couple low special moves. What more do you need?
Well, and that's important too. I mean, that happens a lot. In
Sounds
in
like he's
games.
got a lot.
Like,
What do you
there are
guys
some
think?
characters that like really help the people who are good at high, like, very difficult.
NRS
things.
is
Like, a
welcomed
lot of
back,
characters that
Kabal,
aren't
with
super
open
difficult to
arms.
play
Come on, Kabal. We've got stuff for you to
Still fit right in the meta, and
to
it's a good place to
use.
start.
We have
Like,
some
if you're
moves
starting
here for
playing
you.
Our games,
They're
like,
good,
maybe,
too.
Maybe Cabal's a good place to start for you.
I absolutely think he'd be a really good.
I like
character.
simple.
If you just want to use
I agree.
kind of, I just from this range,
No, it's very
I
nice.
just kinda do safe stuff and don't really commit to anything. Make the opponent. If you want to think more about the opponent making mistakes than what you're doing, I actually think he's a great character for that.
If they
Also has a
present
lot of
to
really
Cabal,
badass
could not
specials.
miss
So if you're a
Stryker,
guy-
his friend.
a tournament guy, and you like
I think
sitting down on the couch
Stryker's
with your buddy and having a beer and playing the game.
very high
and wanna
possibility from what
slam
people have
some
been
hook
saying,
swords,
especially this
is the
morning
guy you
also.
go with.
Which sounds like a good reason to get into his special moves.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
So, I don't know if anyone noticed in the trailer, Gas
Skins would be
Blast
fire.
is gone.
Well, it's just totally different, I guess. Kind of, right?
It's gone.
All right.
There is no more instant or gas. There are now
Well, yeah.
hundreds of MK9 players that are just
Crying.
Well, there's a couple Cabal players that are crying.
Right.
However,
No more
Cabal's
gas.
still a pretty awesome zoner. His buzzsaw is now very, very
Someone
fast.
else
and
does
it's
not
actually
like
a
their hair?
gadget that he throws. Because I've always wondered, what is that? Why does he lift his leg up and summon a magic buzzsaw? It is now Black Dragon tech from the Black Dragon Black Market he got from Kano. And he actually throws it like a straight projectile. It's a good recovery. It's pretty good. And the amplified version actually...
Someone just messaged on PlayStation. They said this character looks
allows
scary
him
as
to go into
hell.
Nomad Dash. So
Right.
you can't really react to it. You gotta guess that, like, you gotta be pretty confident it's gonna hit. But if he's trying to trade projectiles and you're sure it's gonna hit because it's significantly faster than most projectiles, you can go ahead, go into it, and actually get a combo conversion. So that's pretty cool. He also has other buzzsaw moves that you can use as abilities. Like, for example, this loadout, he actually has the low one back. And the amplified one is super cool because he throws 2. It does really good chip damage, and it takes up a ton of space, so they actually will have to jump.
Right.
I also, in this loadout, because this loadout is based on, now amid the 7-3 thing is, this is my MK9 style Cabal. He
Full
actually
screen
has
on
the
hit
air
conversion
straight
projectile. Hot damn.
Oh jeez.
and he can amplify that to actually recover
Oh.
super fast.
Right.
So, you can use to cover the ground, and they're going to have to inch their way in, and they're going to want to jump, and then you can go on and do the air one and try to catch them.
Or if they jump, can't you just catch them with a dash too?
Of course, you can do
Right,
the
so I mean,
classic, one of the
When's
best
Kodal?
K3 anti-airs.
Just stay back, right? Like it's awesome.
Now, we've already talked about the Nomad Dash, but now we'll show it clearly. It's everything you want about Nomad Dash. Now, normally, he actually cannot cancel it. That's gone too.
Right.
We've, like a lot of the pressure like that is drastically toned down in the default move list, but if you're someone that really loved it and you do have the execution,
Right.
you're not like me, you don't want to just, play the bare bones, you want it, that is available as a customization item. So he actually can still do that.
So all the people that were asking, it's dash
Yep.
canceled back for him.
Yes, it is. You can make that loadout. If that's your bag, you're someone that's really good at that, that is available. It'll take one of your slots, so you got to think clearly, But if you want to make
Shao
this
Kahn
Incano
killed
style
Kotal
loadout,
Kahn?
You can.
you're free to do it.
And you
That's
can
not.
do it.
Yep.
Is that didn't
Another
really
special
happen,
move
did
he
it?
has that's actually back, and I think is very cool, is his hook slam move. And this is your combo ender. You're going to pretty much end all your BNBs with this. It does good damage. If he amplifies it,
Okay.
it's super fun.
Oh.
It's a side switch.
Yeah, that's super fun. Another one of his key special moves.
The side switch
is,
ender.
In this loadout, I gave him.
No.
Wait, I just
Unmod
forgot what I was
closer.
Number
Wait, I
3.
think we're
Unmod
done with
me,
this
I'll
loadout.
ban him.
I think we're ready to go to the next one. Okay.
Let's check out the loadout.
All right. So I made another loadout. This is the personal
Same,
one
they'll
that I
kill
use
them.
when I play.
Okay.
I'm very happy with this loadout.
Dude, Cabal
So
looks
first off, this is actually a
sick.
default move that he didn't have in the last one.
Shao
He
Kahn
has an air
over
saw that
Kotal.
goes at a downward arc. The last loadout I had chose to go for the straight
I
one.
like Kotal Kahn too, but I don't know. Shao Kahn's
He can also
he's the
amplify
emperor
it
though.
to
He's the OG emperor.
recover very quickly. And this is pretty awesome, not just for zoning, but it's for faking jump in.
What's
Like,
that
you
leather-based
kinda pretend to
chainsaw
jump
from the
in,
air?
Change your jump arc.
Or is that
stay safe by jumping down.
is that
That's what you were talking about
mournful?
earlier, too,
Is that
the-
some
the
mournful stuff?
human, like,
This
awesome
projectile
looking,
right here?
skin for him.
Oh yeah, I absolutely love the coat, and I think his not being burnt up is cool. And since we're playing with timeline stuff, we're able to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
He was actually meant to be in Special Forces unburnt, and there was like art for it and everything.
Hold
but
on a second.
Oh.
Steve's lore minute.
That's right. That was actually cut. So, and he was in Shaolin Monks, but this is the first time where you can actually play him unburnt. And
Good.
I'm very hyped for that.
All right.
They gave Cabal
Also
man
in this
bun.
loadout, I gave him a low hook sword, which not only looks cool, this complements all the
his face looks
overheads
fine
mentioned earlier.
in this
This
one.
is the way that I like to play Cabal. High risk character. Like I'll do this, and normally he has the overhead. I'll go into the low hook.
Mortal Kombat
Or,
Player by Day,
As I
Barista
said,
by
this is the
Night.
Overhead. I'll do this.
You said
So
he's
the
a
low hook is
mixologist.
punching. He's gonna get bodied.
Damn, that's badass.
But he keeps the opponent guessing all the time. I also am a big fan of doing that instead of the overhead, and that's gonna not only keep him guessing, but it's gonna keep him focused on the normal he's doing, which then opens up throws.
Right.
And then lastly in this loadout, I gave him the parry, which is in MK9 he kind of had a parry because EX dash is so OD, and now we've actually just given him an actual parry, and it's very strong. He can actually hold
Damn,
it.
he's got a parry too.
as long
Husker
as he
fan.
wants,
Check this out.
and he gets a full combo when it hits. So he gets a super effective parry. So in my opinion, the way I play him in this loadout is he's a 50-50. It's a high risk 50-50, but he still opens you up all the time. And then he has defensive options with the parry. So
Right.
he tries to get
Uh-oh.
in close. Then he starts opening up with overhead low mix-ups. And if you try to attack him, he can parry the full combo.
Can I say something?
No.
And Derek, maybe you'll agree.
Okay.
Is there anyone faster at going through the training menu than Steve?
No.
Well, I do it all day long.
Like, it is...
It's impressive.
We got Ken Morris coming in here a little bit. They can't hear you. Yes or no? Is there anybody faster? Ken thinks he's faster.
Oh my gosh! Can we get two screens side by side?
time it.
and
For
get-
the
yeah,
worst
I just-
stream of all
They're on
time.
Xbox. Oh
So,
You
boy.
can do that fast.
Should we do one more loadout?
Yeah,
I have one
think so.
prepared.
I think we owe it to people.
We owe it to people?
Mm.
Okay. So
See
this
what they
is
got.
a gas-based loadout. All the loadouts are thematic. I don't mean that. I mean...
Oh, got you.
Okay,
Got you.
okay.
Yeah. I'm a child. I'm sorry.
All right, so I gave
Whoa.
them two different gas here. The first
Kinda
is
looks like
this
Dramen
new version of Gas Blast.
right
it's
here.
actually like it's like a string ender. It's a safe way to end his strings if he doesn't want to commit to anything.
All right.
Derek, please. And the amplified version is very neat because he spits out even more gas, and this gas cloud.
This is Bo Raicho
opponents
variation?
They will take dot damage, and jumping is disabled.
Oh, okay.
Do you have to say dot damage or just say dot?
Damage over time.
That's
You're
like
right.
that's
It
like
should
saying
just be-
ATM machine.
Right.
Right.
So this
These
one
are
you can
custom
kinda use
loadouts, yes.
When you're focused on the mid range with
This
the
one's
background
called
screen, you kinda
Full Tank.
Spit that out, and now the opponent, they're either going to take the damage or they're going to continue to stay out. So that's
That's
pretty
a
Bo
cool.
Raicho
sick
2.0.
upgrader, too.
Yeah.
That's really cool looking.
And then I also gave him this high mobility gas.
Bo Raicho with
jetpack,
air dashing?
where you can see and you can control how far. You can control how far he goes, and this. It's kind of like you'd see an air dash
This guy's flying?
in an anime game, or actually maybe even a wacky Injustice character. And you can use it to go into cross-ups, go over them.
Could you cancel into special moves from it?
You can.
Oh my goodness!
Which I really like to do that too. You can use it to go over projectiles. Like if he's going to do Ice Blast, you jump. If you're going to land doing it, Gas Blast over, then do the air saw. It's
When you showed that you could cancel that, I want Matt Burke.
And it's called
Burke
Gas
on to
Blast,
show what
too?
he did when he saw that.
You know it. You know it is.
Oh,
There we go. That was really good.
right.
That was
yeah.
good.
So
Burke
with the
can.
custom
Glad I have the
variation
beta
system,
access so I get to play him
three
before the
different,
peasants.
very different play styles. You can play a high mobility keep out version. where you
Oh,
can close
closer
positions
stream.
quickly.
You and me
You can
both.
play an MK9 style OD.
Can you even
zoning
imagine
version
what the tech is
with the
going to be in
cancels
this
if you have
game,
the
say
execution.
2021?
What I love is
I
Scarlet
can't,
has some
but I'm
similar
looking
stuff.
forward to
I'm
it.
not smart or talented at playing complex characters,
Sure.
so I can avoid them. But the option's still there if you are. Or you can play the very basic 50-50 version that I like to play.
Right.
It's pretty much
That's
up
where
to
I
you.
would be, too.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Crushing Blows. You want to talk about those for a second?
Crushing Blows is one of the new systems you may have seen where it goes into the X-ray effect and the opponent has their jaw broken or whatever.
Right.
So the way it works is every character has 4 to 5
Beta's coming out
moves
March
that can trigger
28th.
it, and conditions are what triggers it.
Comes
For
out
example,
legit almost a
the
month
uppercut
earlier
one
than the
everyone
game.
has.
I
It's
love that.
universal, and that is if you counter a high attack.
That's enough time to do a
For
hot
example,
fix.
if you try to throw me and I uppercut your
Like
throw,
that strategy.
will get crushing blows.
And those can be comboed after.
Yes, they have different they do insane damage, and they often lead to DOT or a different reaction, maybe a stagger, or in the case of an uppercut, a combo.
Now there is, I believe,
Day after I come
if
back
I'm
from
wrong or
Colorado?
wrong, in
Nice.
the options you can choose how those fire
It'll be
off,
waiting
too,
for
right?
you.
The choice is you can make it so that you can hold the button down to trigger it, and that would be if you don't want to, because you can only do them once per game.
Because we actually had this happen, you and I, where you beat me in the game, but you did one at the end of the round where you probably shouldn't have done
I
it.
did Sub-Zeros to kill you, but you were going to die with the slide anyway.
Right.
So losing that bonus damage was actually a bummer.
Because
Welcome
he
to
could've
High
used that the next
Country.
round, but he lost it because
Right.
you can only do them once
Yo.
it's been done.
Now, does it cost
Colorado,
a meter
they
to
get
use
crazy out
It
there.
does not. If it's an amplified
You're crazy,
move, it
man.
costs you the meter,
Sure.
but it does not cost you any other resources,
Right.
which is one of the cool things about the resource system in this game. So one other example, since we have Cabal on, would be... Actually, I'll do it this way. His 4-2-2-4, if it hits as a punish, will go into the crushing blow.
Okay.
So the meta here would be simple. When you block his slide, do you want to cash in and do your crushing blow? And you can see it does a lot of damage. Like,
What's the normal damage? Yeah.
all right, that's the normal one. So it's
Okay.
a pretty significant increase in damage. And you also can get stuff, again, like longer knockdowns or
Right.
all different kind of goodies. They are definitely much, much better than normal version.
Right, and so and that's what I've loved. Like, there's a bunch of things we've talked about. Like, for instance, the fatal blows.
Right.
Do you want to use those at this time? Do you want to use them later?
Yes.
Same with the crushing blows. Do you want to use them now, or do you want to save it for later? Like, are
Yes,
you closing out
I
a
do
round? Is
enjoy
that the most
Colorado. I
important thing
love
to
the
you? Or are you
expansive
bodying and you wanna save it for later?
mountainscapes.
You know, like, there's
You
a lot
don't
of
see
questions.
that anywhere
Almost
in the
every
south.
aspect of the
In
game
Georgia,
that we've
you know,
changed
it's all a
since
bunch of
last game
trees
plays
here
into
and
that. For
hilly
example, I
woods.
said it during the real
So
event that combos are
you
pretty
don't get a lot of
toned
big
down.
views usually.
That's not to say I saw some people, oh my god, there's no combos. It's like Mortal Kombat 1. That is not at
Beta
all what I'm talking about,
boys.
but they are generally shorter. It's more resources and more dangerous
Mm-hmm.
to try to go into combos. But the damage that's not there from
Missing the
combos
leg saw?
as much is back
Huh.
in the form of crushing blows or
Right.
fatal blows and all that. But exactly what you said, you have to think about when to use it.
Right.
Yeah.
So the way I view it is to get the big damage, it's not hard to do. It's hard to think about what to do. When do you want to do the crushing blow?
So, I mean, I think the moral here is don't worry. There are plenty of combos for me to drop.
Part of Georgia,
Oh,
I got
yeah.
friends in
Yeah,
Duluth.
It's going to keep
Oh
happening,
yeah,
don't worry.
Gwinnett
I
County
have never
is where Duluth
seen
is at.
you actually
I'm on the other
do
side.
Sonya's back 1, 2, 3.
I'm over
and
closer
4,
to
2,
the city.
1 every time in a game.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah, Delete's cool though.
So
Classic Tyler.
I think
blowing me up,
the
man.
final thing to show Ball would be his Fatal Blow because it is sick.
Yes.
I am a huge fan of it. So, if you didn't see the reveal event, the way it works is when you're at 30%, you can see the life bars now.
Right.
You gain access to Fatal Blow. And you do it just like you've always done super moves in our game. Both shoulders, even my dad could do it. And you get a one-time use, so you gotta make it count.
Right.
Once it hits, it's only gonna hit once. So let's go for it.
Oh, you did it.
It hits behind. Is it a mid?
Yep.
I've
I really
seen
like
it
that.
800 times, and the twirling part is still amazing.
And the into's kind of cool too. 'cause
Even
it
though
goes
I
around.
just yawned right there,
That's what I want to put.
I was
His
actually really
N2
excited
is
about that.
By far my favorite right now. It is super fast, and the
I'm gonna best your ads.
when you play a Cabal, the most fun thing about playing Cabal, free, is you're zoning them and you're in Fatal Blow.
I heard
and if
Kotal was
they
caught
hit
soliciting
a
sex to a minor at a
button
rest
around
stop
the
in
projectile,
Netherrealm.
Like, is he going around the world? Is he going out the
Oh,
back doors around
boy.
the building? We
Is he
don't
going
know.
through a portal? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know.
Don't
No,
accuse
the answer
Kotal of these allegations.
So right now, that is Cabal.
He beat Kano in the
Uh,
story.
That's how he plays. That's how he's going to be working in the game. There's some, of course, there's some other.
Yeah, he
a
sure
ton
did.
Of other loadout options.
Kano
you're going
just
to have.
lunged
We
at
haven't
him in
seen
that-
everything he
in
has.
that
That's
trolley
not even all the
that they were in.
abilities. That's just the ones that I made.
Carriage.
He actually has some
What it
very
was.
interesting ones you can even see in the trailer, and more than that too.
And also talking about the different looks that he has, the customizations and whatnot. There's a ton of those too that we have not shown.
Oh, there's some really
We're not going
good
to show
masks.
very many at all. Really, we're going to show probably about 3 every time. But
Right.
just like other customizable games we've done, there's a ton of content that you'll be able to unlock. So cool. I believe it is now time.
Ooh.
We're gonna talk through. There's a character that we talked about at the reveal events by the name of Geras, who is definitely one of my new favorite characters.
He was a big hit.
It really was. We want to kind of do a walkthrough of how he plays a little deeper. Maybe show a couple of his loadouts as well. And to do that, we're gonna let's show a picture of the big guy real quick.
Okay. All right. Love that photo.
We're gonna bring a special guest in.
Garrus looks good. I like Garrus. We've seen some Garrus information on Ketchup and Mustard's channel, haven't we? We've seen some
Make
guides.
mistakes, right, Burke?
Yeah,
We weren't muted.
I have
So
a lot of new buttons now.
I mean,
yes, we do have a lot of new
Burke
buttons.
makes a lot of mistakes.
So we're bringing a special guest in right now. We have Mr. Ken Morris here. He's
Hi,
going to be
everybody.
here for another thing we're going to be doing after this. Again, we have a lot of new stuff happening. We have a new room, and Burke now, behind the power station, has more buttons than we have ever had in the entire history of the stream.
So more Burke mistakes.
You know what? I'm going to call it my mistake.
Oh, for giving him so many buttons?
I think so. I think
Okay.
so.
Derek,
So
oh,
let's,
my clip's not working.
No.
Oh wait, it's fine.
Nailed it.
There we go.
It's
Cool.
fine. Moving on.
So let's talk a little bit about how
Great.
about Gears. Let's talk about who he is, what he does, that sort of thing.
All right. Love those Mortal Kombat shirts.
Oh, hey.
I could
Look at
see
that.
myself wearing all
Sure
of
it's that
them.
controller. So
You know, the
Geras
dragon,
is
the
a
MK
big
right there, the
body
Fatality
grappler.
one. They all look good.
Because if you're making a henchman, I think it makes a lot of sense to make a heavy, right?
Right.
Shang Tsung had
Absolutely.
Goro,
OSU
Shao Kahn
16-bit?
had Kentaro,
Oh, I'm not sure.
Quan Chi had Moloch, and now we have Gears. He
Right.
actually has multiple
Could
grab
be.
moves, including one of the coolest command grabs I've ever seen.
Could be.
But he's not just a power fighter. He also has control over time and the sands of time.
Excellent.
And he has some very, very clever trap zoning moves. Like you'll see in a minute, he has moves that can control space using his powers that are very unique for a grappler to have.
Excellent. Let's take a look.
So let's start with his normal attacks. One of the key
Oh,
ones
so he's a
is actually
grappler, huh?
forward one.
Confirmed.
So forward and a front punch. It's very, very quick mid that travels very, very
Kotal
far.
much?
And he has a couple options he can do from it,
Is
including
that Kotal's
actually
forward too, or
a grab attack.
what do you guys think?
Another key one is forward 2-1-2, which is these dash in punches, and he can actually
Oh, that's his
link
forward
into his command grab after it,
Just some mids?
or any other special move.
I absolutely love shoulder charges. I don't know why, but like, there's just something about shoulder charges that are so
If
awesome.
you're a big guy in a fighting game, you pretty much need a shoulder bar.
Is it
right?
actually because you're not a big guy?
Probably.
So, okay, I'm just making sure.
Thanks, pal.
Oh, he's
I think you
overcompensating?
could still do a shoulder check if you wanted.
No, I would be horrible at it.
We
People
just
would be
saw
like, what are you doing?
Ken do it. It's a big guy staple.
He's
It's
16
body
bit to be
splash.
Luke skinny.
Big body
16
splash.
bit is, gone on a journey.
Another
of,
interesting one is back to two,
physical
which is
fitness
an
and
old
health.
school like 80s wrestling.
And he's
double
done
axe
pretty
handle.
well. He's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, just a big ass clubbing blow. And
India has covered Garrus pretty
his
extensively.
normal attacks actually use a lot of his sand powers. Like you can see, his down 4. He goes into the ground and it makes sand come up. And his hop attack, which is really cool.
Ooh.
He literally pounds sand.
Pounding sand.
And you can see his wake up attack is very, very effective as an anti-air.
Oh, that's
It's
awesome.
a big sand explosion.
Yeah, Ken got me with that earlier.
So you can see for his normal attacks, he's pretty much just a bruiser. He just kind of goes to the mid-range and up close. Oh, that's a great
He said
point.
Sub-Zero got a do-rag.
So he has 1/1/1 and then 1+3, which goes into this.
Just gotta
back
keep
bridge.
those waves clean.
And the last jab is actually an overhead, and he has low special moves that he can actually mix you up with. So the opponent's going to have to guess between the low special move which crushes them,
Love
or a
that.
back breaker which crushes their back. It's a really big bummer.
He needs them. Gotta have them.
There's not really a good choice there.
I mean, backbreakers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you're a fan of grapplers or
No one wants to see Garrus gameplay.
Garrus is
People want to see
definitely
more character
I mean,
reveals.
what I saw, I mean, a lot of things that I saw.
And I like hearing it from
Okay, this is
16-bit, him
definitely
explaining
in
the character.
in
There's
the
some
head.
value in that.
One of my favorite things about the reveal event was Ultra David got to play.
Show me
commentate
Scarlet.
with us, and he did an awesome job, by the way.
Yeah.
And I walked up to the character select, showed him the game, and like, well, here's your main. And he was like, yeah, this is my main.
That's
Cool.
awesome.
So let's go into his special moves
take a
because
look.
they're very unique. First off, his command grab is actually, he runs and grabs you. Like, it's actually distanced. And now, if you're mid-screen, he'll throw you as long as he can, then let you go. But if you do it closer to the wall, see what happens, because it's a barrel of fun.
Oh,
You were like a pixel
why did you
off.
reset?
Yeah. To get the run, man.
All right, all right.
That's just terrible. The way that he slowly walks away is the best part.
I like the way the victim slumps off. Ugh.
So would you say that Garrus has some quarter carry capabilities?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that going
I'm gonna have that
So that's
legit
command grab.
execution.
The
You will
opponent
see,
can actually duck
fellas.
it, but you can see that.
Oh,
I
I-
think
we
it was
will
from
see.
the start of the round.
Looking
I
forward
think
to
you can
seeing
just
that.
Step in, like a micro step.
So his other kind of typical special move is his big fist, his big sand fist. This is an awesome string ender. Like, it's a way to end strings safely. It's safe on block. It is a high, so if it's not a block string, like a safe block string, you can actually duck. Like, if he does a poke into it, you can actually interrupt it. But for the most part, when you're going to use it, it's going to be safe. And that's just kind of, you push him away, you get damage, you stay safe. But then we'll go into more of his, kind of what I was talking about, his wacky trap moves. First off, he has a sand trap. This does not auto-track you. You have to either do close, medium, or far, but it's one of a really good move to keep them out. He can kind of use that in the mid-range and predict that they're going to jump into it. He can use it far away if he thinks they're going to try to throw a projectile or they're going to try to do one of their long-range normals. It's one of those moves that just kind of controls space, and he's saying, stop, stop.
And it seems pretty fast, too.
It is super fast. There's no way, only Paulo would claim he can react to that. Paulo would use it for glue. Everyone else, you gotta like look for it. Now the thing is, to keep it balanced, is like I said, he has to know, is it close, medium, or far? So he's got to predict where they are, and they got to predict
Okay, so
where
it
he's
doesn't
gonna do.
auto-track. That's not
Another
that's
good
not
space
that
control
bad
is
because it's
actual
not
time
spammable,
software.
you know?
He
If
will
someone's
actually-
dashing,
One of
you know,
my favorite
ideally,
moves right now.
or
Okay,
moving forward.
It's extremely clever. So from about mid-range, he can do this, and it has like the hitbox like an aura around him, and the opponent is totally frozen and does not react to anything until it's out, but they will take the damage. So you can actually see he can do an uppercut, and it won't knock them away. They just take real chunky damage, and then once
There's
the
so
time
much going
stops
on with
over,
these
they
characters.
then
Meeting
react, and
multiple
you can
characters
actually
will take some
As you
time
may have
for
mentioned
sure.
this, it
I
takes
definitely
off.
think
Yes,
so.
it
To
actually
learn the
is a move that
intricacies
doesn't-
and the
that
setups
isn't,
necessary to really
Correct.
take
It-
that
It takes
character
a-
to the
it
next
takes a
level.
bar, regardless.
What
Yes.
more could you
The
do?
loadouts are going to be very
Right,
important.
Yeah.
You also cannot 2-in-1 into it, so he cannot use it to like do easy combos, but it's a great punisher. It's a high risk move, but it's super high reward.
I've had a lot of fun doing it on jump ins.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, come on.
That's
so good.
All right.
Oh.
So we made three loadouts just like Cabal.
Dude, this
and
game
they're
looks
kind of themed,
amazing.
and I'd like to talk about them. So this one we have up. This is
Yes. Good time. Good time.
Go back to one. Okay, so this one is our sand-based one. I gave him space control sand moves. So he's going to have a sand trap that lays on the ground, quicksand, and that will actually slow their movement. Or they get sucked in.
Right.
Hopefully we see more
You'll
loyalists.
see it in about 2 seconds.
You have a lot of fun creating these.
Yes, I always do. All right, so this one will push them in. And this, you can already imagine, if you're a grappler, you know what this would be used for.
Yep.
They literally are forced to come into his grapple position. So he could be using his quicksand moves to control space. The opponent is sitting there, they're scared of the command grab. You put that out, and they literally come to me, and they have no choice. The second move we gave him is Sand Pillar, which is very similar to Sand Trap, except it goes up the length of the sky. He still has to do close, medium, and far, and that'll actually pop them up. And what's super cool is the amplified version. Puts it on a timer. You can actually see the hourglass. There you go. And when that's up, pillar comes out. So the idea here is put the hourglass out, then you do his other moves, and the opponent, if they dare to go in, that delayed thing is going to pop them up.
They're always worried that
Damn, all these characters look sick.
Yeah, so that is an awesome space control one. And the final one we gave him
Alright,
here
NRS is not giving us any
his sand
weak
trap
characters.
changes,
We're
and
getting
it's
all
actually
strong
projectile
characters right now.
immune when he's
This is
doing
very
it.
cool.
So you do the normal sand trap.
It's going to make for a very interesting and fun game.
That's a different, what is the one in this then?
I honestly don't remember. This might be it for this loadout.
Is that 3 moves?
No, that was just 2.
Yeah, what are we forgetting?
I don't know. It's my first day.
Yeah, it's his first day on
It's
the
my
job,
first
Steve.
day, man.
All right, that's brutal.
Moving on. Moving on.
Can we edit that?
No, we are live. Do it live.
Okay,
Wait,
all right.
fix it in post.
Yeah, all of them are showing
Oh, that's
potential.
unfortunate.
MK King
Moving on.
Tesla
Alright, we have
40,
5
what's
seconds to think of it.
up?
What was it?
Hey, nice to see you,
The one
man.
with the sand.
Yeah. What's
welcome
what's the
back.
third sand move?
Moving on to 2.
All right,
Time.
2.
We cannot turn back
Yeah,
time.
we cannot. I really wish I was Garrus right now.
Yeah, would be nice.
All right, so turn back time. This is only going to have one ability because it's a 3-shot ability because it is the coolest, most OD,
It's only,
OP
okay,
move
so that's how they were
in
going to
the
balance
history
it?
of fighting games. I love this move.
Let me
He
see.
actually can bank the last 4 seconds and completely rewind time.
It's awesome.
So, here is the classic example. Let's say he screws up and he
You're my
whips his
favorite
command
MK
grab.
streamer,
He's
cool
sitting there,
guy?
oh no!
Dude, King
If the
Tesla,
opponent goes
that
to
means a
punish
lot,
it,
dude.
You can actually
Thank you so
reverse
much.
time while he's in a hit reaction.
That's awesome.
Like if Sub-Zero is actually
guys are
doing
cool,
like
too.
2-1-2 to him, he can rewind.
I would point out that if you watch in the left side there, this one is a little different than most moves. This actually takes 100% of his defensive stamina to do.
Yes,
That
that's
seems pretty powerful.
Yeah,
It's very
so
powerful.
You
but,
get access to literally the most game-changing move ever made, but there are a lot of caveats, and you're going to have to think about that. You cannot use any other ability if you use this. So, and there are some that are also too
Oh, I just
small.
got a
So
migraine.
If you want to play a very safe Gearus that's
Dude.
super conservative, and you're going to use this to erase.
No, you're
mistakes,
right on time,
giving
King
up a lot
Tesla.
to do it, but it is very, very.
We need to
strong,
pay
and I
attention to
think
this move right
that's
here.
one of the cool things about the variation system.
It's so awesome.
It's definitely one of the cooler moves, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Sadly, you can't get super meta and rewind yourself rewinding doing it to give your meter back.
That's true. You cannot do that.
Wow, you're thinking like 87 steps ahead.
Cabal, which
that's
was
what we do.
everything.
I do.
Oh yeah,
While I
Cabal
think of
came
it,
out
let's
too.
check out his forward throw because it's
And
amazing.
Cabal looks super buff, by the way, as well.
Oh.
You're playing
And
for
let's
sure.
check out his fatal blow because its into is also extremely, extremely juicy.
You know, I don't think I believe Ken that he's just as fast as Steve.
It's my first day. Be nice.
All right, so his super
He's
into
got that Black Panther
has
mask
tons
on
of
right
range
now.
and it's super fast, and he actually
You guys
sucks
see this
you
right
in.
there?
So
Right
let's
here?
go for it.
Is that
I
what I'm looking
didn't
at?
even think that would hit, and it did.
My spacing. I don't know if we can talk about that.
I've always said it.
Yeah. Thank you, Tyler. At least someone defends me.
All right, so let's go to loadout 3.
Steve would have been there already. Moving on.
Oh my
just
god.
saying.
There's no dealing with you. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, yeah, that's the life we live.
So loadout 3, I decided to make a melee-based one. So the first thing I did was I actually replaced this command grab with a choke slam, which is a hit throw.
Okay.
Now, one thing about
Ooh,
Gearus is he's not really
damn.
like a combo
Okay.
master. He doesn't have a lot of pop-ups, but with this, he does. He can amplify it, and instead of throwing them on the spikes, he throws them into the sand portal and then gets a full combo. So, while you're giving up your key way of opening people up, you instead get a massive combo string that you can use to punish things.
Cringy.
Or use it in the neutral.
That guy in
so if you're not
purple,
really
my
a
eyes
grappler
hurt.
guy, but you think Garrus looks
That's
really
awesome.
cool,
Right.
this is a great choice for you.
Great news for you. Here's the move that you were
Ooh.
looking for earlier. The projectile immune sand trap.
Yes,
Hey,
so
let's
if
go.
you're getting zoned out badly, normally when you do the sand trap, when he's going into the animation, you can hit him out. Like if Sub-Zero had done the freeze, he'll still get frozen. But with this version, he's actually projectile immune once he's sinking in. So it's great for anti-zoning. And he does a great Kali chop, so that makes me super
The
happy.
chop is fantastic.
Yeah, the chop is tremendous. Look at the way their body goes. Like, just get out of here, like garbage. And then lastly, this gives him a souped up big punch. He's actually able to charge it. And the longer he charges it, the more damage it's going to do. And what's cool is it's actually stored. He can charge it up a couple of levels, let it go,
Oh, boy.
go back to fighting, and the next time he uses it, it remembers how much it was charged. So he could kind of charge it up, make it do a lot more damage, not actually use it, go back to playing it, charge it up a little bit more, and then when he finally wants to cash in, boom. That was a lot of damage. So that's
Wow.
an even bigger fist.
Awesome.
So he's got a big fist and then a bigger fist.
So just like Cabal, it's how do you want to play? Do you want to just go in with forward one and charge up your big fist and cash in for big damage and get big combos with your choke slam?
Right.
Do you want to play the grappling style where you use the quicksand to like control their movement? Or do you want to make sure all your mistakes can rewind time and you use the rewind time move?
I make a lot of mistakes, so I'm just saying the rewind time makes me feel better inside.
My
Yeah.
favorite thing that he does is takes time off the match.
Yeah, well,
Like,
that's another thing too.
Yeah, there's moves we didn't even talk about, and that's a great example.
It's
He can
so dirty.
literally take 30 seconds off the clock.
Right.
Or the other way, he can actually add
Right.
30 seconds back onto the clock. So if Derek's trying to timer scam you, you can put the time back and say, I don't think so. We're good here.
Yeah, because Derek loves to sit back and turn.
Yeah, well,
I do.
That's
That's
it's a
so how I
fantasy.
play.
It's a
They didn't talk about that
So
move
that's,
at all.
that's Gears, everybody.
Do you guys think
super
that maybe
cool.
they're thinking
Again,
that move is a
ton of
little
other,
too powerful?
Things you can put on
It
him,
seems a little powerful
which
to
we haven't
me,
shown yet,
so-
but we'll, as we
Maybe
keep
they're not
going,
showing
get
it
closer to
purposely
the
so they
game's
can
launch, we'll
readjust
see
it a little
few more of
bit.
those things, but we're just going to show you bits and pieces right now because we still want people to be hyped.
Yeah,
About
that move is
stuff
busted.
that
They
get
went
the
over it in
game,
the
they're
catch up
like,
and
"We
mustard
never
stream.
saw that. That's
Right.
insane, and that's awesome.
Should I not say
I
something
think
about
they
the
didn't show it
No,
because
we- that
they're
was
probably
fine.
going to tweak it a little
We're
bit
going to talk after this.
before
Oh,
the game comes
What we
out.
brought Ken on for, during some of the past streams we've done, we got a lot of people really interested and excited when we would have Steve here play against a former pro.
Garrus
or
mains are
play
going to be
against
more
someone
annoying
who
than
had-
Scorpion
who
mains.
had some tournament experience to show matches at a higher level, and people really enjoyed that.
That time
So
that
today, we
movie
brought
wind.
Ken and Steve here for a segment that I like to call Washed Up Warriors.
Ooh, I like it.
It's pretty cool. There it
Said-
is, Washed Up Warriors.
Edgelord.
God, I'm edgy.
That's so good.
I
So
am
good.
edgy.
You look like you got a rap album coming
Yeah,
out.
don't worry about that.
So we're gonna have them play a match. Who are you guys gonna go with today?
I'm going to use Cabal.
Okay.
I'm actually going to play Sub-Zero. He's been just getting beat up all day, so
Right.
I figure, give him a little love.
I think so. While you guys are setting up, I want to just kind of talk a little bit about your tournament resumes.
Okay. I'm
Uh,
excited for that.
Steve, let's do a little talk here. How many Evo top 8s do you have?
3.
How many Evo top 16s do you have?
4.
In addition
Seven?
to the 8?
So
No.
is that a total 7, or is that included?
Yeah,
That's
now I'm confused
4
by the math.
period.
What would you say is the biggest thing on your resume that you're most proud of?
I am the 2011 SoCal Regionals champion. I
Yeah,
also
he
got
is.
top 8 at all 4 MLGs I entered.
Let's go.
And I had a streak of getting top 8 at every MK9 tournament I entered for literally years.
Wow.
That's buff.
Okay.
That's pretty impressive.
I was also widely considered to be the best Catwoman in the world, and the only reason Samij and Tweety have any credibility as the best Catwoman in Starfire is I chose to let them.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay, I want to start this out,
Holy
Ken.
moly.
Galloping Guest Arcade, team member for many
Dude,
years.
this guy's dropping grenades right
There's
now.
a tournament called Naptown Clutch.
That is true. That is a tournament. Great tournament.
You
by
went
the
to
way.
a lot of tournaments.
Yeah, I've been around.
But at Naptown
He
Clutch,
said
when I talk
he
about
said
it,
I let
you
Tweety
defeated
and Samij exist
this man right
with
here.
Catwoman.
That
Sitting
did
sitting
happen.
right beside me.
Uh-huh.
You defeated him
What?
in the grand finals.
That is accurate.
Are you salty?
How mad were you?
How mad were you at the time?
How
At
mad
the
were
time, I
Yeah.
punched a chair.
Yeah.
I wonder what
Cool.
characters
Also,
noobs are
definitely
going to pick
leaving
up.
part out.
MKX, it
I
was
came from the
Scorpion.
losers bracket.
I don't know. I got to tell you, you
I'm
know,
just saying.
Okay.
it's up in
That's-
the
that's
air,
a good
but
point. How
you
many
know,
times
Cabal
do I
looks
bring
really
this up
sick
a
right now.
At least twice.
Yeah.
And still not salty?
No.
All right.
I would like to point out, if
Yep.
I'm
Garrus looks
Great resume.
strong, but
resume.
he looks a little
I'm
hard
a
to
few credits
use.
shy of any sort of mathematical degree, but I think the equation works out that because I beat him,
Please,
I'm
Goro.
actually the best Catwoman player. He's gonna
Mataro
have
or
to hold
Kintaro.
Oh.
That is the only grand finals we ever met in outside of a local. This guy got the
I mean,
win.
I can't argue it, can I?
That's math.
It's simple math.
Yep.
It's math.
Check
The
it out.
numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
I say we go to the match. I remember we'll not talk over any sort of intros. So let's check it
Tweety's
out.
gonna tweet
Washed
about
Up
this
Warriors,
and
Saucy
how
Jack.
he should not be
This
employed.
is 16-bit.
Damn.
Very, very excited about this, guys.
Don't talk during the intro.
Okay, don't talk during the intro. Oh, looks like it's loading. That's weird.
The cold will slow you.
Volume low to you?
Whatever. I'll run faster.
There we go.
Running on ice is ill-advised.
Okay.
It's just good advice.
He's just giving advice. Hey,
And
pal.
if you noticed, we have subtitles on intros.
Right. Sonic
nice
Fox
ice
had
push.
tweeted that out. And we were like, hey, pal, they're there. You just got to turn them on.
Yep.
Absolutely.
There we go.
All right.
Start with that
Opens them up.
overhead.
Kind of like that. That's
Drops
kind of
it,
like a
and
little
then
Deadshot
trade.
kind of ode to Deadshot
Good job.
move.
Amplifies
That Sub-Zero
the
has.
slide.
You guys kind of have to talk while you're playing, too.
All right. Okay, we can do that.
I'm not good at commentating this.
Well, at the moment, you know, trying to hit Steve.
That's
with
Kabal.
With these slides. For people that don't know, the slide crushing blow.
Well,
can
it
be
looks like a
activated
grounder
after
from
you've
the
done
100.
3 X's. So
Damn.
my game plan is to make sure that I have that available.
I've never seen that show.
Just in case I need that at any point. And I've already hit him with 2, so now Steve has to think about this the entire time. Is that slide crushing blow going to come out and bite him?
So 2 fatal blows are available right now. Oh, there it is.
Hey, Steve, it seems like you're
Husker
kind of
said he
going
looks
to
like a barista.
amplify saw blades whenever you want.
Yeah, I mean, the
Damn.
intention of the
Can I get a
stamina
double
is not
espresso,
that it's
please?
Super limited. It does recharge at a fixed rate.
With
and
cream and
it's pretty
sugar,
fast.
yes.
Like,
Thank you.
the idea here is that we don't want you to just never be able to do it. So yeah, I'm pretty liberal with how I use it. That's personally how I play, and I think it makes a lot of sense with how it works.
Goes for the low grab. Oh.
And the reward is just so good that why would I
I'm
not
taking it.
go
I'm
for it?
taking it.
Oh, that's
Extra
a
damage.
big
Let's make sure you check
damage.
it out sometime.
Now,
Yeah,
keep in
I've heard
mind,
good things about it, actually,
Sub-Zero does
Demigod.
not have his crushing, pardon me, his fatal blow available anymore.
Right. I decided to end the round with it, so I've now left myself naked on that stuff. When it comes to fatal blow time, if I'm down
Damn,
again,
Sub-Zero's
I'm in a
taking
lot
care of
trouble.
business right now?
I'm not going to have it available. Whereas he has his, and I now have to think about that the entire time.
That it could come at any moment.
Yep.
Goes into the low grab. Pushing him back. Probably going to go back to saw blades. Yep.
Big trade.
Saw blades.
And now, as Steve
just
alluded
stayed
That
back
move
waiting
looks,
for him to
that
mistake.
new
as
move,
he
the
alluded
Ice
to
Wall that
earlier,
Sub-Zero
I now
has,
have to be very
looks way
careful
better
when
than
I do
Ice Club.
anything.
Oh!
It looks way better.
There it is.
It's fast,
Oh, he
and
just
it covers a
throws
lot
out all
of
willy-nilly
distance.
like that.
Now,
Oh.
it will come back.
It will
And
come
space
back.
on
Yeah,
the screen.
It's about 6 seconds, so it's a while.
It
but
is
it will
back
come
now.
back.
Ken rolls back.
Steve's waiting for his moment to come in.
Ooh, throwing it.
Oh, there it is.
Maybe until what time is the combat cast? You know, I'm not sure, Sniper Quiet.
Gotta go
I
fast.
actually had to hop off at,
So now we are
I mean, at
into the
5:30.
final round,
And
and
we
there
both-
are
in like
no
30
fatal
minutes,
blows
so
available.
Yep.
hopefully it's not too much
The
longer.
last 30 seconds meta is drastically different. It's honest now.
Yeah,
Like,
honest pussies.
honestly, like in a situation like this, like if you think you're going to lose the round and they're going to use their fatal blow in this situation, especially with Cabal the way it goes into it, maybe baiting it out for the second round is a good idea.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Going back to his zone. And
Oh, what?
Oh,
It's
he
always
gets
good.
it.
No more crushing blow available on the slide.
Right, I've already used it, which I then lost
The
that
dash
round,
looked pretty
so that ended up
punishable
being a
on
huge
block.
mistake tactically. And that is when you
Okay.
have to decide when to use it. Oh,
Now you notice I
Nothing
am
wrong with that.
actable to get armor.
Oh, right.
Gets him in the corner.
Oh, I'm in a lot of
boy.
trouble.
It's going to be good damage.
Oh, he guessed
That,
right.
that
Oh,
is
no.
punishable.
That's going to be it. Oh, air escapes.
Oh,
We dropped
breakaway.
that combo.
Breakaway.
Please can get a fatal blow.
Burke back there sat up in his chair. He's like, what?
16
Breakaway
bit the
puts you in an
god.
armored state and you flip out of the combo, but you do still take damage. And the key thing to keep in mind is, because it takes so much stamina, you don't have access to your wake-up attack.
Right.
So Ken survived the
shit
combo,
is so
but he was
sick.
put in a very, very difficult situation to recover from.
Yep, which is why sometimes you don't have to sell it for
Wow.
the slide. It is Sub-Zero, is it not?
Yeah.
Let's do one more. Let's do one
It
more.
was even better the second time I saw it.
That was a good one.
I want to see it again.
then you require a lesson.
That's very positive. He only knows how to go for
Joe
it.
got asked when
Like
the
real
pills came.
production. First hit props. Go.
I agree, Mark. The
Throw.
Fatal was super
Again,
fire.
just trying to get myself into a position where I have the KB available if I want to use it.
Oh, just throwing out jump kicks.
We saw a real quick question on Twitter about the 30-second timer thing. You can't just end a round.
No.
No, you cannot. Also, a note on the interacts, as people can probably see right now, I used 2 in a row, and Sub-Zero, no defensive stamina because of those interacts. So
Yes.
I now can't wake up, and I put myself in a position where Kabal can just do what he wants to me. Also, for those that haven't seen a lot of the sub stuff, he's got these really cool projectiles that I keep using a lot that look really awesome.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the new zoning Sub-Zero. Those are the ones that I use too.
Yeah, so Sub-Zero never being known as really is.
All right, I love that wake up back ball roll.
Oh. Fatal blows. Oh.
So that round did not turn out well for Sub-Zero.
It did not. And as you saw, Super Move's armor is not instant. I did try to super in a gap in a string, and I was stuck. Poor
Yeah.
Sub-Zero.
It
Kabal
does
is
take a
too
few
fast.
frames.
Probably meter burn that one.
Now, if it was stuffed, does
All
it
right,
get it
punish
back?
the ball roll on wake
Yes.
up.
Okay.
You
It
only,
has to go into the animation.
Yep, it has to go into the actual animation to count. Same with if it whiffs or if it's blocked.
Gotcha.
But it is a pretty long cooldown.
Sub-Zero with the long leg syndrome there. Oh. Now there was a decision where I did not want to use the crushing blow because I didn't feel like it was time.
You're in a lot of trouble.
Oh, I am. Oh, now I'm really in trouble.
Oh, block that
Steve
though. Let's
tried
go.
to get a little swaggy.
Yeah,
Okay.
That did
I
not
love
turn out
it.
well.
Critical disaster. Never go full Derek.
Fatal blow.
Never
totally
go
went
full
full
Derek.
Derek.
Is it going to kill though?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Never go full Derek.
Steve, how you feeling right now about that decision?
These
you
fatal
made?
blows
It's
are
fine. I
powerful.
still have a round.
And-
You have a crushing blow as well, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Dash on block's punishable.
Grab, pushing him back.
Ball's looking a little bit cooler than I thought he was initially.
Ooh.
Yeah,
look at
now
that
I'm
damage.
full emo. Now I'm-
Looks very
Now
good
it's
though.
looking good. Now it's looking good for Team Sub-Zero. Oh, and then I immediately eat a projectile. Maybe it's not looking good for Team Sub-Zero. I might have lied on the internet.
All right. Just about evening up the health here. Pretty close. Ooh.
Oh my goodness. I missed the punch.
You see his overhead there, I was actually able to punish it. So Sub-Zero has a great long-range overhead. It is good, but he was dead for going for it.
Oh!
And that time the
That's
armor
what's gonna
did
do
so
it.
well. I think this might be
I
it.
think it's it.
I might be in a
Wow.
world of hurt.
Fatal blow.
Send help.
Yep, you did.
Oh, I should have brought my Naptown Clutch trophy to make me feel better.
Wait,
Oh,
Oh no, you're still alive!
Oh, you've got life! You got life!
no, I'm in the
Oh! That was awesome.
Fatal
that was
blow.
awesome.
A crushing blow on the
Can we clip
uppercut.
that and everybody tweet it to 16-bit, please?
All the uppercuts crushing blow now.
We're
If
ending
you
the tie.
count it, if your counter
We
hit
have a few more
them.
things to talk about. We're going to end in the tie today. Kenny will be back. We'll definitely have Dizzy, another former tournament player, come at some point too.
Yeah, I need
wow.
Sub-Zero to
That was
cool
awesome.
me down. I'm a little-
0.29 health.
That was awesome.
Steve, that ending, how you feeling?
That was sick.
I'm now sicker.
That
Would
was
you
sick.
say that was a perfect example?
You
that
made this
we
game.
really
You
are?
know how it is.
Warriors.
Brutal.
That game was
That's pretty-
very
that was awesome.
exciting.
That's
I like the
that's
way the
most
game
fun I've
plays.
had watching you play a match in my entire
That was
life.
so fun
That's 'cause
watching
you're
that.
usually playing.
No, I mean like even on
Oh,
stream.
I gotcha.
We got some questions to answer.
The fatal
So-
blow, the
actually,
crushing
we're gonna do a
blow,
little Q&A
so
section.
mechanics so sick. That was
we got
my
a lot
favorite
of questions
parts.
from our Discord, from Twitter, from all sorts of places. Now here's the deal. We got a lot of questions. We got hundreds of questions. A couple rules that I've always told you guys. You'll never listen, and it's okay. I've learned. We're not going to talk about new characters coming out. That's one thing we won't be talking.
not?
No, not on question and answer. There's a lot of questions you guys are asking that are great questions, but they have to do with things that maybe we haven't talked about yet, or things like that. So we're not answering a ton of questions today. So we probably won't get to your questions, and you'll be upset about it. But there's certain things we're just not talking about. We have a couple though. So let's start.
I mean,
with
yeah,
question
that's why
number
we're
one.
asking the questions because we don't
Big question.
You know, we don't want
Very
answers to
excited.
stuff we already know.
At everyone, pretty
Yeah,
much
it's
asked
pretty
us this. Will Shaggy be in Mortal Kombat 11? Now,
I'm losing too much sleep.
every
Looks
time
so
a
fun.
petition is put on the internet about
I'm
video
gonna have a
games,
lot of
everybody
late
who
nights
works in
playing
video
this game.
games, we
Rest
have
in
to-
peace
We
to
take
my
it
sleep
seriously.
cycle.
It is a serious
We
thing.
have a room in this building called the petition room where everyone from the studio comes in scared wondering what to do next.
Right.
Will Shaggy be in Mortal Kombat 11? This is the question they're answering?
Yeah,
Right?
and this has been a
Is this a real Q&A?
What I said was not true. Shaggy will not be in the game at all, ever. Sorry. Dead meme.
Is it
Did I dead meme it?
Yeah.
The meme is dead. No Shaggy in Mortal Kombat 11. That is your first official deconfirmation
We saw
How would you
that.
spell that?
We saw that coming.
With a K in the
Oh,
middle.
ooh.
Shaggy, serious?
So, Mystery Van will not be running over score.
Right,
No,
yeah.
none of this will
Not
work.
Does
happening.
Scooby still have a chance?
Nobody has a chance.
No, no, no.
Nope. It's Velma.
Velma. Sorry.
Oh, Terry.
Okay,
Sorry.
question 2. When's the next Combat Cast? I'll handle this one.
It's a good question.
I don't want to give everybody like a full schedule yet of when we're doing things. Because
When's
they
the
won't
next
be
one?
every week. We want to try to do them a lot. But that said, next Thursday, 3 o'clock Central, we'll be right back here again. And even though I said earlier we're not always going to reveal a new character, I feel like we're going to reveal a new character.
So really, we can't trust most things you say.
Nothing I say.
When's that?
So wait, are you saying?
That's the 14th.
We are going to reveal a character.
Oh.
Next week, next Thursday at 3 o'clock Central. Steve, what are you thinking about this one?
I cannot wait till we reveal
Spawn,
her.
please.
Reveal what?
her.
We're doing it next Thursday. It's
Question
happening,
number
guys.
3.
We'll be there.
Let's give this one to Kenneth Morris. Will there be towers with character endings?
I have a great answer for you. As everyone knows, this is a staple throughout time, and I'm not going to let you answer it, actually, because you just proved to be a liar.
Yes.
So, yes, we will have tower endings coming back. You will get to maybe see canon, maybe non-canon, some way see
Towers
what may or may not
confirmed.
have happened to all your favorite characters.
All right.
Those
Awesome.
are returning.
Okay, some light hype
Next
for that.
question,
I'll give
please.
that a golf clap.
Oh, Steve.
First off, Juicebox, that's awesome that he's gonna try out the game. They do not have frames that they can be hit. They have recovery after they're over, so if you bait it out and you back off, you can punish it. But they are vulnerable to throws.
Yeah, so the question is, wake up rolls have frames that can be hit, or can you only throw?
You can only throw.
And that's the cool thing. 'Cause we've had some matches where like you don't know if they're
You
going
can
to
only punish a wake-up roll with a grab,
Like, yeah,
guys.
the paper rock scissors of it is a throw.
Don't
will stop
forget
the roll.
it.
Throw, you cannot go wrong.
And
but-
knock them right back into the corner.
Yep. And then they will have 50% less of their stamina.
Right. Next question, sir.
Grabs are powerful in this game.
Let's give this Zero Signal from on our Discord channel. You can go to our Discord channel. I believe there's
Hey,
on our
Tommy
webpage as
Tricks,
which
what's
is
going
awesome to sign up
on?
for. Also,
You-
while you're
you
Nice
should
to
sign
see you.
up
What's
for it.
wrong?
I don't do that.
I guess signing up's not the right word. Hit follow our channel so you know when NetherRealm's going to go live.
How to acquire
Derek, can you answer
gear?
this?
Yes. How do we acquire gear? You acquire gear by playing the game.
Yep.
So Towers of Time, you're going to be unlocking gear all the time. Through story mode, multiple places, you're going to be unlocking gear.
And probably places that we haven't discussed yet.
Oh yeah, lots of modes we have not yet
So
discussed.
lots of places to get the sweet gear that you've been seeing on these streams and on streams, and on the internet.
Yep.
So next
Special
question.
modes?
Is that the last
That's
question?
it. Woo!
I have one that's not on the list. This is a big one.
You're going off script?
I'm going off script, guys.
scary.
I'm going to do it
You got a
live.
Wildcat. You got a Wildcat.
What's
People are
Proximo
asking
Jueves?
about, region lock. Is this game region locked? It is not. So there's your answer to
International
that.
play?
The world. I
Yeah,
can hear
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I can hear the shape
Like
of
that.
the world. Cool.
We are the
Okay, so of
world.
course, as we're coming
We're
to
all
the end of
connected,
stream
guys.
number 1, I've had a great time with everybody real quick. There's still
Okay.
some more stuff to do. I want to talk about a few things real quickly. I want to talk about Mortal Kombat X Mobile,
Oh.
which is now changing the name to
Brutalities
Mortal Kombat
around the world.
Mobile. And here, right
Mortal
here on the
Kombat
screen, you
Mobile.
can see right now, is that's where you can follow
Wow, I love
Mortal
that
Kombat
logo.
Mobile, and on both Facebook and on Twitter. 3 characters are going to be coming to the mobile game from Mortal Kombat 11. One of those is Scorpion that we have already revealed. Let's show a quick video of him real quickly.
Great. Looks good.
All right, that is Scorpion. There's a
Can
longer.
I stop you? Can I stop you?
Yeah, please.
cool.
I have a huge confession to make.
Go ahead.
So at the end of Injustice 2, I really got into the Injustice 2 mobile game.
Sure.
I never thought I would be a mobile game player, and I was having a ton of fun with it. I'm actually like 30 out of 10 hype for the new Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat.
he looks
mobile
really,
game.
he looks really cool.
That's my
Yeah.
confession. It looks awesome. I'm very hyped.
So we are going to be
Okay,
going to
okay.
we'll be having a longer version on some of our social channels later today at some point, so you can watch that. So definitely coming to the game. 2 other characters are coming. We'll have an update when it is ready, and we'll definitely be doing a stream about the mobile game as well.
Awesome.
From this amazing stream room that we have built. So awesome. Here's the deal.
Uh-oh.
Every year, every game, there's a belt battle.
Yes.
It was the lantern, and guess what it is now? The belt is back, y'all.
I'm pretty sure I'm like the owner of the belt.
I actually watched the last stream. It was me.
You're gonna take
Wow,
that?
belt battle.
Are you
What
gonna
the
take
hell
that?
is this?
I was actually the last winner of the belt.
Bodied. You
Sorry
got
about-
bodied.
Those blow up.
Wow. But
so-
I mean, like, scoreboard? Can we get a damn scoreboard, right? Like, it's got to be like 15-3.
That doesn't matter. It's who possesses it now.
Wow.
Okay.
You're
So
absolutely
here's the
right.
belt right here, guys. We are going to play some matches. Now, we're going to start with, let's be totally honest.
Yeah.
We've been very busy, you making the game, me
Yeah.
traveling to talk about the game. So our skills, they're never great.
Nope.
They are at probably 60% of what they hope to be at some point.
How much percent?
40%
Yeah.
is what I say.
Yeah, buddy. I know how to do jump attacks.
So we will, yeah.
All right.
Well, you've always done that.
Right.
So we'll
You're
be having
halfway
a best of 3 between each other to see who gets the inaugural Kombast Kast 1 for Mortal Kombat 11
Yes.
belt.
Yeah.
But first,
Oh, man.
Tyler's favorite part, birthday shoutouts.
You know, I got to be
So,
honest with you
happy
guys. I
birthday to
usually
Rachel Brown,
log out
Mariah
after
LeBaron, Nick,
at this
Nick
point.
DeCastro, and my beautiful wife Candace.
when the Watchtower streams were happening. I would always log out before the belt battles or before they gave away the trophy.
Okay, I'm good. Thank you. Great. We're now going to move into the belt battle.
All right.
We're not.
So the first match with characters that we know.
Oh, they
and
are.
then
Okay.
after this first match, we're going to introduce something new.
I'm very
Something
excited.
that helps Tyler win is
Not
what
true.
I like to call it.
Not true.
Okay.
There is a thing that we have created. It is called the Wheel of Chaos.
Turn, turn, turn.
It is a wheel that will randomly give different things that we have to do during the match, during the belt battles. We're going to play a regular match first, and then we are going to let the Wheel of Chaos choose our destiny.
Okay, I'm in.
Shall we?
Let's do it, sir.
I will be playing Sonya Blade.
I will be playing Scarlet.
Now, Tyler,
All right,
you've
what are
been
these
practicing
costumes?
Sonya.
little bit.
It's interesting. When you first started playing, you gravitated toward Baraka and Geras, but you actually fell into Sonya. Tell us why.
She has some cool like 2-player anime, like stuff where I like get to do throws and like not command grabby so much, but like kind of grab.
Did they Is there their mics?
Damn!
Oh, there they
I
go.
don't
There
even
they
want-
go.
No.
Yeah, Sonya,
just
I
being
wouldn't
quiet
call
for
her
the
grappler by
intros.
any
Yeah,
means,
no.
but she has a lot of grapple moves. Like, her archetype's not a grappler, but she is absolutely filled with those 2-player animations that are super, super cool. I also really like her in this game.
On the other hand, I'm very excited that this match started with Tyler.
Nice
that
crushing
was
blow.
a medium amount of damage. Tyler shooting onion rings and Derek immediately teleporting. Very excited to see that this is going well.
Oh, so you can see amplified it. Forget the armor. Armor is actually not plentiful in this game. Most characters don't have armor at all, except in their fatal blows.
Oh,
which
there it
speaking
is.
of,
Speaking of fatal blows,
Derek with no thought involved of whether he should use it or not.
And this
Just-
actually, yeah, this is.
I thought my life is down. I need to hit.
It makes sense, but it's a huge risk this early in the match.
That's me.
Especially when you have already had a huge disadvantage. Oh, now zoning back. I like what we're seeing here.
All right.
Oh, all right.
Yes,
worked out for
me!
Derek.
Way to go, me!
And it paid off. But remember, now Derek
That was a bad
will not
trade
have
at the
access
end.
to
He didn't have
that.
enough
I don't know
damage.
what he's going to do in an emergency.
I don't
for
know
the
what
next
I'm
2
going to do,
rounds.
period.
On the projectile.
Still do the shoulder button if nothing comes out. Now you can see Sonya there used her flying kick ability move, which is actually, I really appreciate that reference to MK Deadly Alliance when she had the fly kick.
Come on, buddy.
It's also great because it kind of
You gonna
functions
jump at
like
me
the old
again?
square wave. That's one of the moves I use on my Sonya loadout.
Oh,
And if she meter burns it, it goes into a throw, which looks really cool. It's like the
outta here.
Izuna drop.
Oh, and look at this.
And Tyler really hasn't done back one at
Yeah,
all.
Okay.
Well, he did it once, got blown up by a down 2, and said, "I'm never doing this again." See, and there it is again. Derek has now figured out the formula.
Tyler is
Oh,
just
just
absolutely going
zooming
crazy with
around.
the fly kick.
Tyler getting back to the zone
Hey,
again.
close your stream. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Man.
It's great seeing you.
Oh no! Now Sonya's getting
these
her
are
off
bad
his guard.
choices I've
He's got
made.
the
These are
combo.
bad
Also,
choices
he has
I've made.
fatal blow.
He has fatal blow.
See you tomorrow, man.
Yeah,
See you
just
tomorrow morning.
Tyler could easily make this comeback. He goes for the leg grab. No
No.
punish.
Oh!
No amplify on the leg grab.
Shoot.
Oh,
why would I do this to myself?
Derek worked himself into a problem, and look what happened. Massive comeback by Tyler. Nice job.
Thank you, brother.
Yep.
Now Tyler is sitting next to that bird feeder.
Not anymore. He wanted to fly away like a bird.
All right, Scarlett's got that
good
nice ground
punish.
projectile. That's pretty
Scarlett's
sick.
overhead has tremendous range, but actually is full punishable if you have a long range move. Excellent. Tyler mashing out of that restand. The restand is actually not like a big long stagger.
Right.
Yes, yes.
Oh, it says Tyler sucks. Yeah. Mine says default because I forgot to name it.
All right, this
Body.
is actually getting down to the wire here. They have very
Neither
similar
are going to have
health.
fatal blow. So this
Derek's
is
got
I
the
didn't
meta
hit, I
of
didn't hit.
renaming,
you're right.
renaming his
Correct,
loadout
that's
to
a
intimidate the
huge,
opponent.
Huge win for you.
I should Derek wishes he had his now.
Oh.
Big throw though.
Go
Teleport
throw count.
Here we go. Oh.
Now fatal blow is available. Let's see if Tyler can get in and use it. Oh, the slowness of that
Oh
ball.
no!
Good match. That was a great match.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's go with the
Yeah,
bags.
that's good. Thank you. Thank you
Look at her
very
cape
much.
ruffling
That's
when
fair,
she's
but
teabagging.
you did win the
Hilarious.
first match. I made some mistakes. I was playing better earlier today, like I usually do. That
Yeah.
will change, though. Don't worry. I'm not worried.
I learned Scarlet 15 minutes before the stream.
They're going to
Yeah,
introduce
look
the
like-
new mechanic now. That's going to let
Can we
it's gonna
please
let
match
Tyler
with
win.
Kirk?
Yeah.
It did.
Spin the wheel of chaos.
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Wheel of Chaos. Turn, turn, turn.
I'm just gonna pick one.
Hey guys, thanks so much for
Ooh, our-
hanging out on
we
this
must have a new
MK
budget.
reveal combat cast.
No
stage.
blocking.
I don't do that anyway!
No blocking.
So what happens if you get caught blocking?
Replay the last match then.
No
Right,
block.
yeah. So I'd like some mix-ups. Thank you very much. Well, if you do know they're mix-ups. So what is the rule about no blocking? Oh, if you're caught blocking, you take an uppercut from the other person.
Yep.
A free
like it.
uppercut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Great news. Great
Derek,
news. Yeah.
do you know where the block button
Do I
is?
have to be the same character?
Choose who you want to please. We'd like to move on.
Oh, this is so funny. Tyler's like handicapping the game,
great.
so it's like so he has a chance of winning.
Looks like he's going to go to Scorpion.
Uh-oh.
Now,
Oh man.
Derek
Well, this was a
actually
nice
low-key
combat
loves
cast,
this.
guys. What do you guys think? Final impressions? You guys interested in Cabal?
That's the plan, folks!
Thinking about playing him possibly?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Winners shouldn't be able to choose their new character, but I let them, so this might belt.
I think we're just gonna go
What the hell is this?
That's a good point.
Oh, there is some chicanery going on.
finish watching this set.
I'm keeping an eye on their clan,
Trust, but verify.
just like the Gipper said.
Wow, a Ronald Reagan reference.
Yeah. Derek immediately teleporting.
I had not
like a
seen that
madman.
before.
Derek, please describe to the audience how this is any different from your normal.
Shit,
None.
I sure as hell am. That's my guy. That's awesome. Now I'm gonna stick to Sonya.
Now, keep in mind that means
Sonya looks kind of good though, right?
It also means that. Remember,
Excuse me, do you have any
cannot
mix-ups
wake
I
up-
can borrow?
You cannot wake up with a
Sonya's
special
got
move.
plenty.
So Derek, if he gets knocked down, can't
Right.
just do wake up teleport.
he can't block jump-ins. I'm impressed that you two haven't screwed up and accidentally blocked.
Yeah,
Me too. Are you though?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I would eat 4 free uppercuts. Oh, good. Full combo.
This is crap.
Chooses not to amplify for the extra damage, saving it.
Oh, big anti-air. Derek is just getting steamrolled.
Yeah, this is not
I'm
looking
confused.
good.
Oh,
What to do?
send
I'm
help.
okay. I'm okay to take it.
I need
That
to
might
take a
have
minute.
been
Yeah.
the poorest choice of a fatal blow I
Like I wanted you to do that.
Yeah, that
All right, guys.
Oh,
that
Everybody's
was
Team Tyler. Real cool.
no, come on.
chainsaw's in play.
Can't wait to play my Scarlet still,
I
and I
didn't
feel
back my
Cabal
bar.
is
I
gonna
won.
be nice. Hey,
Yeah, I think you actually
CDA
got too
Loki, what's
excited
up,
and
man?
now
Nice to see you.
Now, you got
here we
Derek,
go.
not
MK9
amplifying.
Cabal, still looking
All
pretty
right.
good.
That was absolutely
They still
decisive.
have those
Yeah,
projectiles.
that
It's okay. though.
Oh, turnabout.
This is just rude. This is rude. All right, so do we just
said
go
no
to back
fatal
to the
or
Wheel
anything?
of Chaos? Or?
We go back to the Wheel of Chaos.
Crap.
For the belt. Back to the Wheel of Chaos.
Dude, C88 Loki, thank you
got
for the
it.
follow,
You can
man.
do it.
Thank you, pal. Thank you, pal. Thank you, pal. Thank you, pal.
Hey, I really appreciate that.
Fun
Fourth
one.
one.
Welcome to the
Wheel
stream.
of Chaos. What do you
Wheel
bring?
of Chaos. Turn, turn, turn.
Steve picks characters.
Steve
All right,
picks characters.
let's go to the
That's
character
fun.
select.
That's fun.
Oh, great.
Can we say that Cabal is off limits since we've actually never?
Look at
That's
all
fair.
these additional rules Tyler just made.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
What's he doing? He's trying to
All
change
right.
the game right now.
If Derek's
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No,
Whatever.
I think-
Hey, you know, I will. I
All
will.
right.
There.
What do you got?
Tyler will use Baraka.
Okay.
Derek will use. I'm going to go with the opposite and say Sub-Zero.
Oh boy,
Okay.
this is great.
Great. I'll go with that variation.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. It's been a while, everybody. It's been a while. Well, Derek, good luck.
Good luck, buddy.
Now, Sub-Zero, actually, I'm a huge Sub-Zero fan, and I love his MK11 design. It's very different. He is no longer a defensive beast. He's a footsie's beast.
I'll pick your bones clean.
Savagery is no match for skill.
The savage eat the skilled.
I love Sub-Zero's
Baraka,
own
though.
contract killer
He looks
lecturing
kinda
someone about
sick, right?
civility.
Oh, awesome. Maybe they can have some.
We can
The
block
straight
again,
buzzsaw
right?
is going to be an issue to deal
All right,
with, I
so-
think, zoning wise.
There you go.
Let's see how familiar.
Yeah,
I think
that
everyone's
buzzsaw looks
familiar
kind
with
of
Sub-Zero,
nasty,
right?
and then
Like,
he's also
yeah,
got
know.
that air projectile as well.
I almost said shit round.
That downward
did
air
there.
projectile.
Thank God you didn't.
That also kind of looks pretty scary.
Oh, we have combos. Look
Yeah,
at
look at
this.
this. Yep. Derek's learning strings on the fly. This is going very well.
Now, will Tyler use his fatal blow? Because you know he wants to.
Oh, yeah. He was using it until you said that.
Yeah.
It was coming out immediately.
All right, there we go. I was about to say
There we
Spark
go.
can actually outzone Sub-Zero.
Oh, that's gonna do
Oh,
me.
wow, that-
Big old
I didn't
chunk.
mean to do that, but I did.
He
Might
said
have
the
used-
Spark can
right.
outzone
Might have
Sub-Zero.
attacked Blair.
Did you guys hear that?
I don't
Baraka's
know
OP.
very well.
Those
That's
projectiles
on me.
look crazy.
Yeah, it's true.
Tyler doing the MK2 jump kick. I love it. That big drop kick.
Nice mashing on that throw tech.
Shades of Randy Orton.
Oh man, big bite.
Oh, took a bite out of crime like McGruff the crime dog.
Okay.
Derek now wishing he had that crushing blow. But here we go.
Oh,
Derek's-
Sub-Zero is
yeah.
absolutely dangerous in the corner.
Derek's got him in the corner.
I'll take him out.
Just
I'm
toss the
friendly.
right out though. Fatal blow in play again.
Yeah.
Jump at me, Tyler.
Baraka's fatal blow is actually a super fast over.
About to get zoned out.
So you really got to look out for it. But
Nice
Tyler's in
slide,
a lot of
meter
trouble right
burn.
now. He really needs to hit that fatal
Or,
blow.
amplify.
Oh, his opportunity.
Amp it up.
I'm gonna have enough health.
Ooh.
He's gonna have enough health, but we are now. He's tied it up.
It is.
It's
Super close.
yeah, it's gonna be really close.
Cruddy dud.
Everyone's
Let's see if
that's
Blade
strong.
Spark can finish this off.
So powerful.
Doesn't go for the meter.
No!
It's a mid. You can't slide under that.
Thank you, Steve.
We were going to the last
That's
round. here.
that's what you do after you do the
But-
fatal the
I know.
fatal
There's
blow.
a fatal blow still in play.
You start zoning.
Not for
Chip him out.
Baraka, however.
I think Tyler really needs to use the
I'm
amplified
hyped to have my
Blade Spark.
true main again, aka Scarlet.
No wicked
And
attack.
I'm also gonna play
For
Baraka on
uppercuts.
the side.
Tyler's
Yeah.
playing Baraka like it's MK2.
I'm probably gonna play a little bit of
But it's
Baraka
fine.
too,
Throw him into the
Loki.
corner.
You
No,
know, I'm
excellent.
looking
Go to a
forward to
low.
him. He looks
Oh,
kind of
oh,
cool.
2 uppercuts. No punish.
Oh god, it's falling apart.
They all look so dope.
They're
You're
both
absolutely
panicking.
right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big
Oh,
whiff.
ooh, okay.
Big bite.
Good bite. Chomp.
The mace is in play. Mace the Dark Age.
I'm gonna be honest,
Oh
baby.
no! Jump kick versus jump
Tell
kick.
me, tell me the
Mace
truth,
whiffs.
Mace
Tommy.
whiff. This is just.
Tell me what you're thinking.
No!
Okay.
Stop it!
Derek's
Blade
just
Sparks.
eating every
Crushing blow.
blade spark.
Derek,
The
you know he
Baraka
wants
blow?
to do this crushing blow. He doesn't.
Yeah.
I do want to do the
Fatal
crushing blow! I don't
Fatal
want to
blow.
die!
It's fatal.
Whatever.
No, I have a
Oh,
champion. We have an
This
inaugural
reveal is not
champion.
what I expected.
Oh no, Derek.
Hit 2, hit 2.
Two.
Up close, up close, up close.
Oh well.
Oh my god.
I feel like he just shouldn't get the belt after that.
Right.
After that
We
disaster.
have an
After
inaugural.
what? After we both
champion.
were terrible?
Yeah, no, it was bad.
No, I meant the fatality.
Oh, you're right. I didn't have the fatality.
It was horrible.
If you think about it,
Sorry,
you
hold
ended
on.
MKX's champion, you're still champion. It was like long
This
2-year
guy
reign where you
over
didn't
here
defend it. Like Brock Lesnar.
sandbagged
Hey,
the entire
Can we get a
time,
quick
and then
soul
was
scan real
like,
quick?
"Yo, we gotta introduce
This
these."
shit again.
screenshot?
Round tables.
And can you please tweet that to Derek? There we go. Screenshot. Give me a second. Give you 2 poses. All right, we're good.
Very impressive.
Awesome. Thank you so much. It's
It wasn't
I'm a
hype,
real talent at the game. Mm-hmm. We all saw
Did
it.
you prepare a speech for this moment?
I'm gonna prepare
but
that speech for
the
next
Cabal
time.
Fatal though. Hey,
Guys,
you know what?
That's the stream for the day.
I really like the Cabal
very
Fatal.
Excited to have our
It was-
first
it was
stream
sick.
for you. Couple technical hiccups that we'll work
sure.
out for the next stream, but we're super excited to have this room. A couple things I want to say before we go. Today, on Xbox, Inside Xbox, on mixer.com/Xbox, there'll be an interview that was done with Ed at the reveal event, and turns out we're revealing a character on that.
Another one?
So you might want to find that and see who it is. Pretty excited. I'm not going to tell you. You should watch the video. It's
And when is
awesome.
that?
Excited.
When is it?
It's today.
At what time?
I don't have the exact time, but it's today, probably like right away.
You should probably
very
watch.
soon.
What?
I'm gonna
They're
watch.
just going to reveal a
Watch
character
for it.
today?
Look online for the exact time. Couple things. Special thanks.
They're revealing
I wanna give a
character
special
today?
Thanks to the
Did
IT
you guys see
department
that?
here at NetherRealm Studios. Without them, the stream room as we have it, everything we have done.
Hey,
could not-
Husker fan, thanks so much
could
for
not have
hanging
been
out,
done.
man.
The stuff that they're able to do to make this room work the way it does.
Hey, it was great
is
seeing you
awesome.
today.
It makes me feel incredible to work with such
What?
talented people. And I want to give a big thanks to the IT team here. I want to give thanks to Bruno, Rigo, Brian, everybody down in the marketing department who helped us get our trailers together, all the images together, everything for the stream. Also, big time important, just everybody else.
Another character reveal at
Everyone who makes
Xbox?
this game on a day-to-day basis. We couldn't
Oh
do this.
boy,
We couldn't
I'm
show
getting.
this
I got to
today
pre-order this game on
without the
Xbox too
artwork
now.
And the hard work you guys have put in.
Let's do
And
it.
It makes my heart happy to know that we're able to do that, and we hope we did you proud today with the first Combat Cast. Thank you for every single thing you do.
Xbox.
Yeah, Matt Burke, thanks a lot.
Anytime, Tyler.
Awesome. Let's get one more Burke cam.
Anytime, Tyler.
Awesome.
Focused.
We'll
Focus.
We'll have a mic for Burke next week. I know he's been a little quiet. Couple things to clean up, but we're really happy about how things went today. We will see you next Thursday at 3 o'clock Central for the debut of a character. Sound
She's
good?
gonna be good.
Thank you so much. This has been the first Combat Cast for Mortal Kombat 11. We'll see you later.
That was pretty sick. What do you guys think? Pretty dope? I liked it. Guys, thanks so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. All in all, I feel really good about it. I know Tommy said he wasn't impressed. I like the way Kabal looks. I do like that fatality. I think he's going to be super dope. So, it was pretty good. I'm getting it on both systems. I need 2 accounts for this game. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out and watching that with me. I'm gonna, like I said, I just recorded this entire stream, so, you know, I'm gonna repost this on the YouTube channel for watching later, so you guys can rewatch it if you want. Anyway, thanks so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. FGC Eric said this was the worst Combat Cast by far. Oh man, maybe we play some games or will you close? I want to play games. Unfortunately, I have to take a work call right now. So I do have to get out of here. But I appreciate you guys hanging out today. And I'll be streaming, you know, first thing in the morning, as usual, 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. So we'll see you guys then. Thanks again, guys. Let me see you guys later. Peace out.